3, 2, 1. Initializing.
Welcome aboard. You're watching Game Crossroads. My name is Levi. His name is Jade.
Heyo.
And we are back in the Sea of Thieves. And you have caught us in the middle of emptying out this Spanish fortress. It looks like one of us is gonna have to be bailing soon, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, it's just a regular rainstorm. Nothing too dangerous, I'd say.
Yep. Today we've got some fun stuff planned. As
Stuff
we
that I've definitely been looking forward to.
Yes, we are going to start doing the storylines within Sea of Thieves. So that is going to be some fun. Looks like you got lots of loot there. Yeah, we're starting the stream with loot. We decided, hey, you know what?
Gather some materials before we started the stream. And
Exactly. We ran out of cannonballs last episode because we forgot to actually take stuff off of this island last time that we cleared it at the start of last episode. So we decided, let's not make that mistake again. Let's clear it before the episode starts, and do that. And then we got busy talking about stuff in the game and not actually playing the game. Whoops.
Yes.
Ah, well, can't be helped.
That's Sea of Thieves, baby.
Yep.
See, now the storm's picking up a little.
Yeah. You mean we missed part of the fun? You missed some catchy music, but that's about it. Forgot the ladder was over here.
Yeah, it's at the back, not the front, my guy. Although
Yep.
we did come in from the south, so I get it.
Where is the storage crate? Where'd you put that?
I put it on the stairs.
Like
Not
on the fort?
Yeah. That's alright.
I can't see it in this
Yeah.
light. Ah, there it is. All right, so you're gonna start doing that. Okay.
Yup.
All right, so we've already grabbed an emissary flag as well. We're doing the Order of Souls because Jade is, huh?
We probably should have done the gold orders just because
Yeah, we could have, but you're closer to finishing gold hoarders on your own, so.
Yeah.
Hey, can we just do an audio check? You seem a bit quiet. Test, test, test.
Test, test, test.
Yeah, you're a little quiet. I'll fix that.
Whoa. Heyo.
Ah, one of the explosive crates on the island just got struck by lightning.
Sick.
And that's why we don't put them on the boat.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that anymore. We are leaving case.
Unless we plan on doing shenanigans, we probably won't put them on the boat anymore.
There's shenanigans. Yeah. Oh, right, this weird area. It's one prison cell that has like scrawlings on it.
Oh, yeah?
Weird.
Let's bump you up there.
Where
Alright,
do
you're
we
louder
have
now.
this? Good. Very good. Jay is still quiet. Am I still quiet?
That's because
Am
I
I
just
quiet
fixed.
now?
That's because I just fixed him, chat. You have
Yes.
impeccable timing. Oh, the thing, huh?
Yep.
You found a pouch of gold. Yeah.
Yup. Found a couple doors that you hadn't opened.
Oh, really? Well, I didn't
Yeah,
get to finish
little
every floor.
cabinets. There we go. More gold. There's tons of gold in here.
4 caps.
Yeah.
No, you're good now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You couldn't hear me. Let me speak up. Let's see. Where? I always
How are we
forget
doing
where
on
the
loot, eh?
stairs are. Good. Looking for the stairs. There we go. Let me take a quick look in here. Alright, we got 68 bananas, 25 coconuts, 40
Not bad,
planks.
not
Good
bad.
stuff. No cannonballs yet, but I haven't gotten to the upper floors. And I imagine you're still organizing things in there, so
Yep, I'm just moving stuff around the ship that we don't really need to move around. I just prefer to have everything in a place. This loot goes here, this loot goes there. You know, that kind of
Well, I
stuff.
found the cannonball
Sapphire
barrel,
mermaid
so-
gems get hidden under the boat so that people who are trying to grind fishermen don't know that we have them.
Yes.
Because man, once you are like max level with the different factions, man, a lot of people start going after the fisherman faction. They are so hard to level.
I imagine.
Because you have to bring them fish. That's not exactly a piece of loot you can just find easily.
No. Pretty difficult to find fish in the open sea. Chance of a million, really.
Okay, finding fish is not the problem. It's the sheer volume of fish you need to find. So yes,
I'm on the
we are
top floor.
going to start doing story content today as soon as Jade gets back.
Trust
Now,
me, I am
it is
gathering as fast as possible.
It is a bit of story content that I've done already. But that's just because I couldn't help myself. I had to get the first chapter done. There's 9 chapters. Can you blame me?
Got anything in here?
We're not doing all
Yes.
9 chapters today. Just gonna mention that.
Okay. Oh yeah, no. This is gonna be a multi-stream thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a multi-stream. That's a completely different thing. But you get that.
That's a thing I can't do. I'm physically not allowed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, turns out once you get to level 2 on Twitch, it's like, hey, so you need to just stream on Twitch, and your content can't appear on any other websites until a week after it went live on Twitch.
Bruh.
I'm like, okay, that's fine.
All right, what do we got? We got 150 cannonballs.
Nice. We won't be running out of weaponry anytime soon, I guess.
And like so many bananas.
Yes.
Just so many bananas. This is gonna take a while to store.
It would.
We can probably get going now, if you want.
Sure. Let me just munch down some bananas. So, to get started, we actually need to head back to an outpost.
Where?
Which, luckily, we're pointed straight towards Ancient Spire Outpost, which, of course, what do you say? We sell the loot we have, or we stack it for more money
We
later?
may as well.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Cut our losses. Well, not really cutting our losses.
Oh, wait. Did you pick up from the hanging barrels?
No, I didn't. I just hear water.
How do I move these? There we go. I'll move these into a more easily gravel position.
Loosh.
Go.
Oh, I almost got you. Yep. Yep. Up, I missed.
Boat just got hit.
Neat.
I go fix.
Okay.
Fire's
Oh, wait.
gone out on its own. So that's
I
nice.
just remembered they're individual barrels.
Yes,
It's not the
there's
whole
3.
stack.
Yeah, it's 3 individual barrels.
Yep. Doesn't seem like there's much in them. But
No,
Take 'em.
but that's because they're very close together and easy to loot.
Alright. What did I get? Oh, it's the quality.
Exactly.
It's
There's
the
not much of
quality
it,
of
but
stuff.
you get the best stuff.
Whew.
I'm guessing you got some
I got
high quality
some.
fish.
We got some cooking to do.
Yep, you
Not
got some
fish,
high.
actually.
Not fish. Megalodon?
Not fish.
Kraken?
No. Just some quality stuff. Quality meats. Tenderizing meats.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, da-dum.
May as well get cooking, really.
Hamburgers. Can we
Hamburger.
can't actually make authentic hamburgers in Sea of Thieves. No matter how hard we
try
try.
to make a veggie burger.
We have chicken, we have snake, we are on
Yeah.
fire.
We can cook. Nope. There we go.
There we go. We are no longer on fire. The rain has put us out.
Neat. Handy that. I could use a little bit of the seawater to season the chicken. Salt. I wish you could actually do that, like season chicken. Chicken, snake, and fire!
But yeah, chicken, steak, and pork. So we can have bacon, but I guess we have a
True.
chicken burger. It's just
Chicken
not the
teriyaki.
same.
We got teriyaki.
We have mango, we have pomegranate, we
Incorporate
have bananas and
college
coconuts. I
grade
don't think you
teriyaki.
can make teriyaki from that. I'm not a cook, but
No.
I have lost the compass. I have regained the compass.
Cool.
I have lost the compass again.
You're good at this. Behold, chicken.
Mmm, chicken. And no, chat, I am not moving the, I'm only moving the wheel to the right. The game is pushing it to the left.
Well, you're right on course. So
Good.
It's very creaky down here.
It would be. We're kind of getting battered by a storm. Yeah, like that.
We sprung a leak.
Your compass is going wonky. Yeah. Turns out
wonky.
these storms have some sort of electromagnetic effect, so when you're in one, there's a good chance
Yeah.
your compass will just start going wee 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 wee.
Up. Gotta adjust all the trinkets down here. Everything's all wonky.
It's because we
All
keep getting hit.
lopsided.
Also, I changed the settings on my my VTuber model's mouth, so hopefully he'll open his mouth more often while I'm talking. Looks like it's working so far. Or
Well,
maybe I'm
yes,
just
but you're probably
subconsciously
doing
opening my mouth
intentionally.
more.
Exactly. Could be. Oh. Raise sails.
Probably a good
Or should we
idea.
just park it.
Raise the sails.
Captain Crunch our way into port. Getting on the anchor.
Maybe you want to just straight up drop it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was too close.
There's a harpoon on the thing.
Is that?
Yep. Move the treasure to the front, and I will show you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Let me just bail the boat. I can barely see. Woo!
Oh, right. And up I go.
Gotta get the pork off the barbie. There we go. Root. Woo! Fire! Exciting.
Yeah, there we go. Nope,
You got
I
it.
missed.
What are you doing?
Whee!
What you doing, boy? Helping me move stuff?
Yep, because there is a lot of stuff.
You're kind of you. There we go.
Island O, yep.
And we didn't crunch it this time,
No, we didn't crash into it this time, for once.
but that's because we are so far away from dock.
Yep, we may have
Been trying to neatly
overcompensated.
park it. We do a little overcompensating.
Yep. Really wouldn't mind if this storm would go away, but
Ah. Tis a shame. Anything left over here? Place trinket. What? No. I do not want to place
Whoop.
trinket.
well, that's one way to get around. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, whoops! I placed that in the wrong spot.
What did you do?
I put some treasure on the outside of the tent.
Well done.
Yep.
Pretty sure
There
my
we go.
chicken is burning.
There
oh,
we go.
No, it's perfect. Beautiful.
I might as well just sell these while I'm here.
Yes.
There we go.
No, I don't want to place a trinket. That's the one thing about putting the skulls there.
We go.
Very
Yeah.
hard to pick them up.
Yeah, I think I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do that again.
Yes. So close to level 49 with the Gorders. Oh my goodness. Hello. Man, you picked those up quick. It took me so long to put those up there. Dang. Ah,
Sorry, did I pick that
Okay.
up from your hand?
yes.
My bad. Did not mean to do
Very
that.
scary. I was scared. Oh no. Is this done? Is this snake done? It is done. Snake. Hmm.
Yeah, my
I think
gem.
that's everything.
Anything else left on the
Wow.
front? Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yes. A skull. Oh, that's me. What?
I was dropping it.
Ah, gotcha. Well,
Alright.
I picked it up. How do we move this?
Give me a second. Hold on.
Alright.
1 minute.
Uh-huh.
See, if we were smart, we would have parked on this side of the harpoons.
Yes. Oh. Well, well,
Ta-da!
well.
There's the guy we sell to.
Convenient.
Yes. Very convenient. And we still get emissary up, which is very nice.
Yes. Very handy. Look at that emissary valley going up. Mm.
Oh, and I don't think we can sell mermaid gems to him because they go to anyone.
Yes.
So, what, we can, or like he just did, or
I already did.
oh, where does that XP go?
I have no idea.
I think it goes nowhere.
Eh. Boop. Try it.
Oh,
Do
actually,
it.
we need to go that way.
Whee! Nice.
So, to start a tall tale, all one must do, or at least to start the first of these tall tales, one must go to an island.
Eat a banana.
Sure, eat a banana. You can do that. It's not necessary, but you can do that.
Banana munching.
But you gotta go up to the tavern. Wherever the tavern is on the island, you gotta go there.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
right next to the mysterious stranger, you'll see this book, The Shroud Breaker. There you go.
Ooh.
I voted for the tall tale.
Aha. I have also voted for the tall tale.
So we now... Ah,
Do well to heed my warning, for this is no ordinary voyage you're contemplating.
Yes, it is.
Few pirates have even heard of the shores of gold, let alone seen them with their own eyes.
Gold secret.
They say it's an island riddled with untold riches, ancient secrets, hidden tombs, and deadly traps. But you won't find it on any map, for it was swallowed up by the mists of the Devil's Shroud. This
That's
book
what it's
is
called.
the journal of the pirate lord himself. It tells of his first ship, the Magpie's Wing, and the journey he took to find the mythical Shroudbreaker, the only way to part the fog and reach the shores of gold. If you dare to follow in the footsteps of the greatest pirate who ever lived, then take the journal and use it to find the wreck of the Magpie's Wing. It holds clues to the Shroudbreaker's whereabouts. Bring it to me, and I'll set you on your way to the shores of gold. But
And
don't
there
be
we go.
fooled. Only the bravest, strongest pirates will make it back alive.
Oh.
I wish you luck. You're going to need it.
I don't like the laugh. I'll be honest.
Alright, and now we have begun our search for the Shroud Breaker in our quest to find the shores of gold. So I'm just running over to this side of the island because it allows me to do this. Ah, I missed.
Ah.
Whee!
Interesting maneuver. I like your gusto.
The laugh is not a good sign. Ah, he's on
The
our
laugh is
side,
a great
probably.
Oh, I
Alright.
messed it up. Ow.
Eh.
Jumped too early.
Ah.
Whee!
Alright. Journal
Oh,
of the
perfect.
Pirate Lord. Voyage for the Shroudbreaker. 9th summer on the Sea of Thieves. Alright. Chasing Legends. Another journey, another journal. The Shores of Gold. A great secret. Yes, I know. I'm reading it. A great secret. An island of treasure swallowed by the Devil's Shroud. A lead. Ancients could reach new islands through the mists. Parts the Shroud. Pathfinder, Wayfinder, Shroud Breaker. I will scour the Sea of Thieves and learn more. Artifacts of the Ancients, found after days of scouring islands. A very old chest, still good as new. A totem inside. Animal totem. More than a statue, a key. The key to the Shroudbreaker. Sail to the secret places. Use the totem. Take the Shroudbreaker. Drink. Shores of Gold. Drink. Ambush. The Burning Blade has come for us. We have no match for their infernal cannons.
Burning blade.
I've made my choice. Into the sea went the chest. The ship's log will help us find it again. No one else shall take it. We will lure them away from it. They caught us in the shallows of an uncharted isle and Old Crook's Hollow. Right between the island of Crooked Mass and Old Crook's Hollow.
Oh, okay. I'll mark those.
The shallows of an uncharted isle between those 2 points. My beloved magpie's wing is lost, and with her the dreams of the shores of gold. The wreck now lies at that uncharted isle, somewhere between these 2 islands. The ship's log sank with the ship. Without it, we cannot reclaim the chest. Another may yet claim the Shroudbreaker. So that is where we need to go. We need to go somewhere between Crooked Mass and Crook's Hollow. Navigator!
Well, I
Any
found
luck?
Crooked Mass. I cannot find
Look south.
Crooked Hollow. South? Ah, I see. Crooked
Somewhere between those 2 islands. Probably somewhere closer to the middle than either end, based on the distance between those 2 points. Alright, so, northward we go,
Hollow. Aye.
Raise anchor, let's
North
get this
we
ship
shall
going.
venture. Yes. Oh, and I finished cooking up all the meats.
Ah. I'm just turning the wheel.
Yes, turn her about, Captain.
We should have a tailwind, which will be nice.
Our heading is northwest, I do believe.
Well, I should have turned the other way then, but oh well.
Meh.
We should have roughly a tailwind. And northward we nearly are. That's north.
Should be about there.
North, northwest, turning the wheel. And northwest. Alright, to new adventures then.
Indeed. Let me
Keep
see
your
exactly-
eyes
Yeah, that'd be
open
good.
for an uncharted island. The only way we're going to find this thing is visual confirmation.
Yes, which is good that we're not in a storm.
Yes.
Speaking of visuals, I should check the crow's nest.
Ah, yes.
See what we have on the horizon. I should have been checking the crow's nest a lot more, but here we are, with me not having done that.
We'll probably have to sail
what
for
do
a
you know?
while. Hmm?
Precisely to our northwest, there is a sloop.
Oh. Right then.
What else do we have? Do we have anyone else? Anyone else want to make themselves known on the horizon? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. Switching between Levi's view and my view would be nice.
That would
But
be a
I
thing we
don't
could do,
have-
but we'd need to know more about streaming to do that.
Yes.
Because there's
Also,
like a multicam stream we could do, but I don't know how exactly you set that up.
it looks like the sloop is kind of going the same direction we are. It's faced more southernly.
Interesting. So they're going west and we're going northwest, you say?
They're going south.
Oh, they're coming towards us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That is not what it sounded like you said.
Oh.
It
my
sounded like
apologies.
they were going the same direction as us. Not that they were on a collision course with us.
Oh yeah. No. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there might be an island right in front of us. Take another look.
We're coming to the middle point between the two islands.
There is a small patch of sand there.
It didn't look large. It looked like a pretty small area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there they are. Yeah, you can probably see the sloop now. They have a very long flag up above. Oh, and an emissary. Can't tell at this range what, though. The Howler Monkey,
Oh, yep,
legendary
here it is.
feared.
This is the island. This is the island.
Yes, it is. Okay, doesn't look like they're coming. See? See the sloop?
Ah, yes, I see the sloop.
Is that Gold Hoarder?
That is Gold Hoarders, yep.
I definitely don't like the sound of it.
And it's the legendary feared as well, which means they've been in a
Yeah.
lot of battles.
A lot of PvP for this person.
Well, not necessarily. You can get the feared just from fighting skelly ships.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, okay. So was it on the north side?
I found a rowboat, and there's also some sort of chest down here. There's something with a glint in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna try the other side.
Okay.
Because it looks like the Magpie was sunk on this side of the island, based off of the depiction. Oh, yeah, there's a boat here.
Ah.
Big ol' boat.
All right. Well, we need to find the logbook for that ship. See what you can do.
Tis a mighty galleon.
Well, it was the pirate lord's ship prior to its sinking.
There it is. The Magpie's wing. Ship's log.
Aha! Perfect. Let's see this. Let's see this ship.
Anything else? Oh, there's a kind of a journal here. Not really, though.
There it is. Pirate lord's ship. Unfortunately sunk.
Let me just check one thing. Do-do-do. Ah, okay. And I looked it up. There are, I think, 5 journals in the Shroud Break.
Okay, your audio just died.
Yeah, my audio did on my side too. There are 5 journals in the Shroudbreaker, Tall Tale.
Right?
One of them is here.
Ah.
Uh, da, 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 da. Northwest side of the island, laying in the sand. Where's northwest?
Right, because there's achievements for finding all of the books.
Yes.
I'll be with you
Here
in
it
just a
is.
second.
Read what is the Devil's Shroud.
Whoop, nope. Go. Rocket, there we go. Alright, whoops.
There we go.
I'm falling in the water.
Very good, Captain.
Alright, let's try this again.
It's a shame the storm is chasing us.
Yes, it is, isn't it? At least we found this island before we got hit by the storm, though. Sorry, where is it?
Yeah.
Is it on the
Right here.
island bit that you are on? I must
Right
have
under
walked
me.
right past that.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Behold.
Allow me any chance to document my research before it all spills out of my head and overboard. As he's been thinking again, and that usually means I'm the one due for a headache. Called me late last night. Where's he at? How do he stay safe in the Devil's Shroud? I just stared at him. We all know how dangerous that fog is. It surrounds the Sea of Thieves, but it ebbs and flows. Ow! Right, I'm holding a sword.
Indeed you are.
Ow.
Don't worry, Captain. I'll give you some cooked not fish. I was going to say
Sometimes it
fish.
swallows
Snake is
whole
not a fish.
islands for months or even years at a time. Sail into that mist and you'll start to choke. The deck beneath your feet will splinter. The shroud feasts on ships and sailors alike. Being me, of course, I told Ramsay I'd find a way. I left my notes tucked away at Ancient Spire. I'll see what I can learn. Ooh, okay, so there's another journal at Ancient Spire Outpost.
Supposedly, yeah. Yep, it's at Ancient Spires.
Gosh darn it, come on. Alright, let's get going.
Aye, aye, Captain. Just once again surveying. What in the world? Oh, that's the outpost. That's weird.
Well, that nearly hit us.
There's something on fire at the fortress. And considering it's in the middle of a storm, that would be odd, to say the least. All right, Ancient Spires. Let's see where that is.
Oh, no, that's a volcano in the background.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
My bad.
Alright, let's see.
You'll never believe it. That's where we were. We're going back.
Huh? What do you mean we're going back?
Ancient Spire, yes?
No, that's for the next journal entry. I'm looking for where we're going on the actual mission.
Fair enough.
Do you mind
Let's see what we
captaining
have.
the ship for a bit while I read this book?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Okay, the Magpie's Wing. 6th hour 30? Oh, 6 hours 30 minutes. Anchoring down the south side of Discovery Ridge, captain's gone ashore, burning blade, we're fleeing the southeast, they're turning to pursue. Okay, so... map. Okay, so from Discovery Ridge, they fled southeast, past small shallow isles to the starboard, now heading east by northeast, passing a fortified island now, heading is now northeast, dumping the chest in the waters southwest of a cluster of islands ahead, heading east. Burning Blade is gaining, they will soon catch us. Okay, so, Discovery Ridge, southeast. Then Shallow Islands, east-northeast. Okay, so Discovery Ridge, that is over here. Southeast. Southeast, Shallow Islands, that's Old Salt Atoll. They then head east-northeast. So that would be east-northeast would be this way. A fort. Fortified island, now head northeast. Straight this way. Dumping the chest in the waters southwest of a cluster of islands ahead. So the southwest side of Snake Island. Oh, in the water's southwest, so that would be probably around here. If not. No, yeah, that would be there. Alright. Take us, southwest, actually.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you can gain a heading, head us southwest.
Will do. All right. How are we looking? Oh, what's this?
Map. Let's see.
Oh.
We are
Stealth.
headed straight where we're supposed to. We're gonna pass the Fort of the Damned, so we're gonna hit some fog, but at least we're out of that storm, so.
Oh, there. All right. Shame we're kind of going into a headwind.
Can't be helped.
No. Man,
Must
look
be
at
a lot
that
of planks
giant
in
storm
there.
behind us.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
it's rather nerve-wracking looking back there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there were no
The
cannibals in
air's
that crate.
turning green, me lads.
Yep, that's the fort.
Just over there.
There it
Over
is.
port side. Oof.
That's a spooky place. Don't you
I
have to
wanna
do
do
it like
it, no.
5? You gotta do that 5 times to get outfit. We were talking about that the other day, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
2 sloops potentially fighting to our right and back.
Mhm. Oh. Really? There's a sloop to our southwest, kind of.
Man, we are in the
Lots of sloops around here, eh?
lots of sloops out today. Technically, we're a sloop. We just have 2 cannons.
Well, true.
Yeah, that is a
Alright,
sloop
not
and
the
another
island.
sloop. Okay, so it should be around here somewhere. Look for bards.
Bard?
Bard.
Bard.
Oh wait, no, we're coming from the north, so that means we need
Yes.
to be on the other side of that island.
Alright.
So other side of Snake Island is where we need to start looking.
Righty-dighty, then. To the other side, we shall go.
Gold
Goodness, my
Hoarder's
headset
emissary is traveling
keeps-
perpendicular to us,
Oh, really?
or
Oh, I
parallel
see
to
that.
us. Yeah,
Interesting. That's the one from earlier.
it's Howler Monkey.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
It's very odd behavior.
it is.
Not a fan.
Is that okay? That's just a tower. I thought I had found the last ship on the server because there's only 5 ships on the server, and we've seen 3 of them, and we're one of them, so that's 4. Okay, so somewhere on the south side of this island, the gold hoarders are peeling off. So
Okay, that's good.
give us a leftward turn around this island. Oh, hey, there's the 5th ship.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Behind those rocks there?
yeah, it's right in front of us now.
I see a single bird up in the air.
Way anchor, I guess? Yeah, way anchor.
Alright. Oh. No, never mind.
It should be around here somewhere, maybe. If not, it's in the grid coordinates just south of us.
That sloop has very tattered sails. That'd be interesting. A sloop with tails.
So
Tall tails,
it's
even.
one brig and 4 sloops on the server. Oh boy.
Yep.
What am I? I feel very threatened. They're not an
Boy.
emissary though, so there's no reason they have to fight us, other than they just want to.
Cannot tell what flag they have raised.
Ah, that doesn't really tell you anything.
Not really. Hail. Oh, bye. What are we looking for, anyways?
I'm seeing if there's anything over here.
There we go.
I don't
Just in the
even-
waters southwest of a cluster of islands ahead. Fortified island now heading northeast.
Now, I may have misidentified the islands,
Ah.
but I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Old fort, maybe? Southwest? Yeah? Let's see. Small
Alright,
shallows.
nothing there.
Southside Discovery Ridge, Capiscala Shore. Southeast. Alright. Small shallow isles to starboard, heading east by northeast. Yep. East by northeast.
Are my directions correct so far?
Island, northeast, dumping the chest in the water southwest of a cluster of islands. Yeah.
So it should be
Might
around
be a
here
little
somewhere.
closer. But
Might be
yeah.
closer than my dots. Unless it's floating.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't see any seagulls, so.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hello, Sharky.
Mayhaps it floated closer to shore?
I'm checking
I see
the.
something in the water.
Oh. Do you now? Oh,
There is
you
something here.
That looks to be it. Yes. Ow.
Ah. I've got it.
Stupid shark. Yep. Well, that's me down.
Bruh.
I'm gonna go get a blue flame.
Woo. Yeah.
Probably should have eaten. Would have been a smart choice.
Twould. Yes.
But I got a
Shark
blue
going after me?
flame.
Don't see the shark. I see the shark. Doesn't seem all that interested in me, though. Bite head off. Yeah, really. Alright. Chest is bored.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought you were going to say, no, it isn't. It's a chest.
Ah. I'll take
What do
those
we have?
pages. We have a crab totem.
Grab.
All right.
What
Now we
do we
have
have in
something
here,
to
though?
lose.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
Beyond the brown tunnel, the crab protects his lair. Interesting. Ah. Alright. I see a landmark island that I can use
All right.
for reference. Alright,
Shroud
shipwreck
breaker.
bay.
Hmm.
That.
Could all that mean?
Barnacle Cay? Mayhaps?
Well, it's got to be
Crooked Mast.
south of Crooked Masts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be.
There's Sharktooth Key. What does that look like? Okay, so that is Sharktooth Key. I'm thinking it's gotta be Barnacle Cay.
No, Barnacle Cay is south of the destination. I think it's an island that's not there.
Oh, it's an unmarked island.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, that or
'Cause-
it's Mercy's End Fortress.
It's not
Like-
going to be Mercy's End Fortress.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so mark the
Mayhap
point
here?
between Crooked Masts. Yeah. Yeah, that might be it.
Right about there, I'm guessing. Right in the middle of O14.
Well, that makes sense for the devs to put something there.
Well, look at Snake Island.
How? Wait. Where are the books you were talking about? The next is at Ancient Spire, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an ancient spire,
Okay.
which would be there.
Well, depending on where we have to go from there, um, we'll go. I'd rather complete the Shroudbreaker first, so that we don't lose the key. But
Yeah, I think you can find the journals outside of the Tall Tale.
so long
And
as
we
you
can also
complete the
just
Tall
find them
Tale
later.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's raise anchor and head eastward.
Apparently, Ancient Spire, Devil's Ridge, Thieves Haven, and Plunder Outpost.
So a number of outposts.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna run up to the top deck. Oh, and you've already set sail. Wonderful. I shall turn
Due
the
east
sail.
or a bit northeast.
A bit northish.
Of course, there's an island in the way right now, so we won't do that
Yeah.
just yet.
Full send it.
Ah, there is a sloop in our way. Oh, hey,
Indeed.
look, mermaid statue. Ah, it's a red one. Nah.
Yeah. No bother in that one.
I'm not gonna go northeast just yet because that sloop is in the way.
Alright.
If you want, you could sell 5 cooked meats as we pass.
Nah.
All right. Hello. Bye-bye. Was I even coming through on the mic?
Nope, I didn't hear you.
Testing, testing. Testing, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. I don't know which one of these buttons it is now.
Isn't it
Because
alt? Isn't it alt?
Is it Alt? Test,
It's
test.
alt for me, right?
Test, test. Yeah, it is Alt for you.
Okay.
Testing, testing. No, that's dance. Well, now I need to check.
I will make
Imp-
sure of our heading.
No. Keyboard and
Ah,
mouse.
yes.
Here we go. Where's mine? I was sure it was Alt. Push to talk. Left Alt. Testing, testing. Hello, hello.
Oh, heard
Nothing?
something for a minute there.
Testing. Oh, wait. I know the issue. Hold on.
Is it your microphone, good sir?
It is how I've set my microphone up, yes. This. That. Yep, there's an error. Boop. Fixed it. I wish I didn't have to have that error where all I have to do is click a button. And it fixes the problem. Did it fix the problem?
I
Just
don't hear
oh
you.
wait, no, it's on the other gate. Okay, now I
Really?
really know the issue. The issue was happening on both computers at once.
Both computers.
Yes.
What in the world, good sir?
There we
Do I
go.
See something on the horizon?
Now it's fixed. Now it's fixed, right? Yes.
Somewhat, yes.
What do you mean somewhat?
It's a little gargly, is all I'm saying.
Oh, come on.
I don't know, man. Do I see an island ahead of us? Hard to say. I'm getting up on the crow's mast.
Makes
Crow's
sense.
nest. Up on the mast. I'm going up.
His voice is
Can't
perfect.
see
Yes,
anything
it's
up
perfect for you, but with how I'm getting my audio both to the
Whoa.
stream and to the game, things get a little messy, let's just say.
Anything over there? No. It's
So there we go.
first
How
time
is
I
it now?
Still gargling. Oh, what is that?
Is it workable, though?
It's workable.
Okay. Then I don't care.
I may see our destination.
Where is it?
Very hard to tell. But it is due northeast of us.
Turning to northeast.
Want to turn to avoid that rock. And... See? See that little tiny sprit?
And that's definitely not the pickaxe-shaped island.
That is Sharktooth Key.
Okay, that is the pickaxe-shaped island.
So then we passed it, right? Beyond the drowned tunnel, the crab protects his lair. Is
Oh.
it underwater?
Yes.
Ah. We're gonna make a hard turn then. Aye aye?
No need, I don't think. We're making the turn anyways.
Whoa. Look at them boys.
What is that?
Go away.
There is an island. It's where we were
Shoot.
earlier.
Yes.
Look, see? There's an island over there in the water. To our
Yep.
left.
Yes, I see it. I suppose I could change the sails. Not change. Trim. That's the word. Ooh, thank you for the help, Captain.
Not a problem. It's not like we're going anywhere fast.
Alright, so beyond the drowned tunnel, the crab protects his lair.
Alright, what are we pointing at right now? Anything? It's very close.
Nope. We're not pointing at anything.
Then that is our destination.
Alright then.
Is that sloop really just chilling out over there?
Where? Where we're going?
Pretty close, yes. Wait, no.
No, it's pretty far away.
Oh, no, yeah, that's pretty far away. Never mind. Never mind.
Alright. Oh, we're gonna want to anchor. You're good. Keep her straight. And now. See, this looks like... No, this isn't the place we were before, that's for sure.
This isn't? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure this
No.
is where we were a minute ago.
I don't know, man. It's between the islands. Yeah, I mean, this looks like the right place. Being honest.
Ah, yes, we are back where we were before.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, wait, there's a
Is there
tunnel.
tunnel, I guess?
Hold on, there's a tunnel over here.
Yeah.
It looks ancient.
An ancient tunnel.
There's like tentacle carvings and such.
Is there a crab?
No.
Oh, that's pretty far.
I think I should have brought some food.
Some food? Yes.
Oh, yeah, hold on. There's an air pocket in here.
Shall I bring the whole chest or just the totem then?
Probably just the totem, I'd say.
Alright. I mean, if there's treasure inside, then we might want the chest.
You're right. Right. Merrick's
I'll
journal.
bring the chest. Eric's journal. Merrick. Oh. I was thinking Eric? Who's Eric?
No, no,
no
no.
one
Merrick,
cares.
my good boy.
Yes. Oh wow,
Ah,
you're like right
Yes,
below me. Huh.
there's a key slot here.
A key for crab? Crab key. Alright, where is this tunnel?
It's by the wrecked ship. Just go over to where the wrecked ship was.
Yes.
Well, it turns out that the captain was very near to where he needed to be. He
That's a
just didn't
shame.
know it. If he had kept the key on him, he could have pretended to go down with the ship and then found this. However, the crew of the Burning Blade probably could have done that just as well. So maybe it's all best that he lost the key, at least temporarily.
So is it right by the ship or
It's by the front
where
of the
am I
ship.
looking? By the front of the ship.
Yes.
Gotcha. I'm at the back.
Well, that would be your first problem.
It would. Indeed. Crab cakes. Hmm.
There look to be birds in there. Nope, bats.
Oh, there's ruins.
Yes.
How did I not see this the first time?
You were only at the back of the boat.
No, like the first time we were here.
You were only at the back of the boat.
I guess.
I don't know what
You're
other
right.
Yeah, I don't know what other answer you're looking for there, mate.
I don't know, man. Just something to make me feel smarter.
What is that noise?
Swimming? What kind of noise is it?
Sounds like swimming.
It'd be me swimming then.
It wasn't coming from where you were. It's coming from the ceiling.
Oh,
All right, let's get this open.
interesting.
You brought the box.
Totem.
Okay,
Yes.
plug it in.
Boop. Oh. Alright.
What
I
do
know
we
what
have in here? Oh,
here.
it's a vault.
Is there any... That's interesting. I hear singing. Oh. Wait, are they supposed to be blue? Oh. Okay.
Ah, the book, the book. What does the book say?
Waves and then the Shroud Breaker, or is it the
Okay.
top one first?
Shroud Breaker, cross, cross, cross.
Ah, gotcha.
Cross. Cross.
There we go.
Cross. Okay,
And then a whole bunch of waves.
that's one. So, waves, 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 man with Shroud Breaker.
There we go. Right?
Yeah, should
Yes.
be. Click. And then man with Shroud Breaker, crowd, crowd, and crowd.
Alright. Perfect.
There we go. We're in.
Fairland.
Wonderful.
Ooh. What? Hold on. What is that?
Huh?
That's just the kind of flow.
Oh, that's a location.
Yeah,
Um,
totally is.
I don't
The
know where that
glowing
is.
pedestal.
I think
Oh,
that's.
that's just outside.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the tunnel, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's just outside. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Righty-dighty then.
back where we started then.
Yes, there's a
Grab
lot of
the
that in
box.
this
We
vault
didn't
tab.
need it.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
That's interesting. It displayed a location. Yeah, cue Indiana Jones music. Look who isn't carrying an entire chest.
Yes.
Because
Ooh,
they're not...
there's something here.
Right?
Oh, it's a crab medallion. Oh, now I need to take this all the way back, don't I?
I hear bad music.
Oh.
Okay.
I have to take this all the way back inside now, don't I?
Maybe. I'm gonna put the chest on the shore.
Yeah.
Watch us need it this time.
That would be kind of
All right.
funny, actually.
Oh my goodness, I'm so fast. Fast! Let's go! Yeah! He certainly knew how to protect the Shroud Breaker, that's for sure.
Yeah, apparently. That was a weird noise. But
The
okay.
singing?
Yeah, there's like a.
Yeah, there's been a
Alright.
little bit of that. Oh,
Ooh.
new location.
Oh,
Indeed.
come on. Might as
It's on
go.
one of the doors.
Yep, I might as well go as well. Because there's going to be a third one, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
Watch, the third one will just be in the cave.
Yep. 2 more medallions, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose one of us could stay, but
Why?
there's no real point to that, is there?
We're gonna have to get 2 medallions, so we're gonna have to come back out here anyways.
Indeed. Do we know where exactly?
It's on a
Probably
singular lone island.
Like this one?
Yeah, like that one.
No, not there. Hmm. Oh, this looks interesting. Looks promising, even. No? Alright. Still no. Hmm. Was it near bushes? I didn't think it was. Ooh, grubs. Nah. Anything?
Why do you think it's going to be buried?
I don't know. I just do. I mean, it was on the sand. You'd think after all this time it'd get buried, right?
Well, yes, but the other one was just glowing in the pedestal. And now
Right,
it's
but
just
that's
sitting on the
underwater.
pedestal. Well, yes.
Oh. Mermaids hanging around so they can take us back to our ship. Because they have no idea we know where it is. It's just parked. Hmm? No. Sunspot. That's all. Hello? Tiny medallion? Are you there? Yeah, I doubt we have to dig. But at the same time, I'm not seeing it anywhere, so...
Oh, all right, you were right.
Ah, we have to dig for it?
Yep.
Yeah!
Take this down to the area, and let me know where the last one is.
Captain. Hmm?
And let me know where the last one is.
Yes, sir. Back down into the long tunnel. Swimming as fast as a snail. Can snails swim? That's an interesting question.
I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
actually know.
Do they even know what a lake is? Alright, I'm almost inside. Let's see what we have got. What are we looking at? Oh, there's a bunch of rocks. That's for sure. Looks like it's underwater because I think that's kelp.
So it's probably somewhere near the wrecked ship, eh?
Yeah. Looks like an archway near there.
Well, I don't see any tuckers, at least on the top of our ship, so that's good.
That's good. Let me see if I can find this anywhere. Maybe it's in this cave. Who knows? I don't think so though, because there's vegetation.
Right.
So-
Well,
But
tell
just
me.
in case,
Look at
taking a look.
look at my stream. Tell me if anything looks familiar. That's why I'm the one who stayed out here.
Yes.
Though I guess if I had stayed in there, I could have stayed and looked at the picture. So.
Yeah, that kelp is definitely reminiscent, but it's on the ocean floor. Lots of rocks near it, small rocks. Nothing so far looks reminiscent of it. I'm just checking in here as well. Doesn't look like it though. Doesn't look like it's down here. So I'm heading back.
Yep, found it.
Oh, nice.
I didn't mention it was in a little pedestal.
I didn't know it was in a little pedestal. It looked like just rocks.
Crab medallion.
Crab. The crab. No snails cannot swim. You should see the escargot. Ayo.
Eh, 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 eh.
Hebre. Hello.
So why did you come back out here?
The question is, why wouldn't I?
Because you need to go back?
Yeah, but I can look for ships.
I guess you're right. Hello, mermaid.
And there are none that I can see, but waves are very well, waves aren't choppy. But they're choppy where I'm looking. It's annoying.
Okay. So last
Besides-
medallion, let's see what this does, eh, chat? Hmm?
I think we can swim the same speed, if not I'm a little faster. Because you're holding thing. Even though I feel like that would just give you, like, more that you could push the water with.
Yes, but I'm not using my other hand.
True.
Okay. We have the medallion.
What do we got? Bet that back wall opens up. Or we have to go to one more place. Whoa, okay. Big blow. Oh. Yes. Oh, there
The
it
Shroud
is.
Breaker. There it is. We have it, lads.
Mine.
Back to the ship. We need to get back to an outpost ASAP. We've got priority cargo, number 1.
Yep. Hey up.
Yep, return the
Thought it
Shroud
would be
Breaker
a
to the
sword.
mysterious stranger.
Ah.
Oh, you thought the Shroud Breaker would be a sword? No. The Shroud Breaker is an idol, a statue. A receptacle for magic, I assume.
Ooh.
But surely this simple gold statue by itself is not enough for us to breach our way to where we need to be. Hey, I'm
May as
gonna
well
pick you up
return
with the
to the ship,
harpoon.
right? Yeah. Whoa. Hello.
Alright, let's go. To Ancient Spire.
Yes.
Post haste.
Alright. So, our heading is east. No, not really. Southeast. I'm gonna try to hide the Shroud Breaker. Right in there.
Perfect.
Because it's all golden and stuff. Right there, below you. What do you think?
I wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah, right?
Alright, the sails are completely the wrong way.
Yes, they are.
I said post haste,
And
lad.
Woo! Fast. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, there's Devil's Ridge. Gotcha. Huh. There's Devil's Ridge. Thieves Haven. What was the last place? Ancient Isle Outpost. Plunder Outpost. Huh. Oh, over there. We're gonna hit that route.
Yep. So you really like the concertina, is it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Whereas I like
My
the
favorite
hurdy-gurdy.
instrument.
Night is falling over the sea of thieves. We're nearly there, lad. Slight turn to the left. Perfect.
Where on the island do we want to be going?
The main dock should be fine.
I assume that's on the east side of the island?
Yes, we're on the right side.
Yes.
We shall sail together.
Get on the anchor. Coming in hard. Hold it. Way anchor.
With the
Yeah,
lightest
boy.
of kisses.
Brilliant.
Alright, Shroudbreaker in hand. Mysterious stranger en route. Goodness, you literally could not have pulled that any closer. Look at this.
No, I could not. Look at that.
Push! Push! Look at this
Brilliant
man.
piloting.
Wonderful
It's
work
as
there,
if I
lad.
am the captain myself.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, mm-hmm.
Yes, I will let this victory go to my head.
Absolutely. You'll probably buy a brand new golden captain's hat just to celebrate, won't you?
I
Hmm.
may.
You might just. Hey, I think the mysterious stranger has something to say to you.
Probably. Yes.
Oh, you came all the way up here with the chest. Okay.
Oi.
Great
Hey, wow.
Ramsay's ghost. I heard
Who's
all the
Ramsay?
stories, but to actually hold the Shroudbreaker in my hands, I never thought I'd see the day. Something's wrong. There should be 4 jewels set in the base that grant the Shroudbreaker its power, but they've been removed. Without them, you won't last 5 minutes in that fog. Now let me think. I did hear tell that Captain Briggsy made it to the shores of gold. If that's true, she might know the whereabouts of these missing stones. Not that she'd ever say. Sometimes, even the best pirates fall victim to their greed or hatred, and it changes them, strips the flesh from their bones, gives them power, but twists them up inside. Briggsy is one such abomination. People call them skeleton lords, and most pirates flee at their approach. Not even the Order of Souls dares challenge them, and rightly so. But you are going to have to hunt one down. I have eyes and ears across the Sea of Thieves. If you gather any of the missing pieces, I'll see they're restored to the Shroudbreaker on your behalf. For now, head to Plunder Outpost and speak with Madame Olivia about Briggsy's whereabouts. Remember, skeleton lords are not to be taken lightly.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, there we go. He disappeared.
Yes, he did disappear for a moment there. Where's this book you were talking about?
Oh, yes, it's here. Let me see.
Hey, he's got glowing eyes. Can he be trusted? Yes, that is because he is an emissary of the Athena's Fortune faction. So that is why he has the glowing eyes. So yes, he is our way to seeing the Pirate Lord, the good one. So yeah, he's definitely trustworthy because he's been entrusted with making sure pirates are able to enter the pirate hideout stronghold.
Ah, okay. Think I know where it is. Come over to the north side, north spire of the island.
Well, that would explain why the north spire of the island exists.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't have just been decoration.
And there should be something down. Is it in here? I thought we would have found it by now. Odd. Huh? See, this, I think this would be the second level to be going down. Yeah, no, that doesn't seem right. Said to go to the north spire, staying on that north spire, make your spiraling way downward into the caves. You need only go down one level. There should be a book. But we went down like, I'd say 2 or maybe even 3. Should be resting upon a stone pedestal, by the looks of it. Which is why I thought it was here. But I can't find it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it should be right here.
Oh, we're not in the tall tale.
Oh. Huh. Well, that's kind of annoying.
So you have to do all 5 of them during the tall tale.
I bet we could just start it and then...
I was gonna say let's start it,
Yeah.
get the book, and then leave again.
And actually, Plunder Outpost has Devil's Ridge and... was it Thieves Haven on the way?
There we go.
Oh, and I'm gonna take the chest. Did it start? Ah, yes.
Yep, book's here.
Good.
While filling my tankard below deck, I happened to glance down at the map table. Ancient Spire and Ancient Isles. The truth. I've asked to set course for Devil's Ridge nearby. If I'm right, the key to breaching the shroud has been in front of me all along. We like to think of ourselves as being the first to find a way of reaching the Sea of Thieves, but that isn't true, not one bit. Alright, so there we go, we've got that now. And do we just want to keep this until we get to our next destination, then cancel the tall tale?
Yeah, because we're going to Plunder Outpost, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Devil's Ridge is on the way to Plunder Outpost.
Oh, nice.
And goes Thieves Haven.
Nice. Double nice.
Should I sell the treasure chest?
No, we might need it.
Okay. Oh, wow, you're already at the boat. All right.
Yes, I jumped.
You did.
This one has stuff in it.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, I almost made it on the boat.
Ah.
Thought you could stand on the figurehead. Nope.
Nope.
It is not there. Nice.
We're the
Oh, some
only,
bounty stuff.
yeah, we're the only emissaries for our current faction on the server right now.
Huh. Right.
No Reapers, though, so that's nice.
Yep. There's a Reaper chest, but no Reapers. No Reapers.
No merchants either.
Oh, it's not quite on the way to Plunder Outpost. We gotta make a bow to the south.
Well, either way, let's make our heading.
Well, that depends on what our heading is, Captain. Oh, we may want to turn the bow.
Ah, so Devil's Ridge, Thieves
Yeah.
Haven, Plunder Outposts is our destinations?
It is.
And is that all of them? That will get us the last 3?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Heading southwest. Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Ooh, gotta turn it.
A southwesterly
turn.
heading will send us in the right direction.
All right. Turning it all the way around. All the way around town. Oh, you're already on there. Wonderful.
Yep. Ah,
Yes,
that would be the island there, I believe.
Yep. Devil's Ridge.
The Devil's Ridge.
Goody.
Good. You.
Whether we want it or not, we've stepped onto Devil's Ridge.
Okay, let's see. Pirate log. No. Adventures? No. Ship's log. No.
I'm going to
Reputation?
go see what is around us.
Tall tales? Yeah, here we go. Shroudbreaker. Here we go. So I've gotten the hat from this, but you can get the Magpie's Wing cannons. But you have to get a Sunken Legacy commendation. Complete all
Which is, like,
commendations for
all
the
of them, right?
Shroudbreaker, which involves completing the Tall Tale 5 times and finding all of the books. Which we're currently finding all the books, but that we just have to do this Tall Tale 3 more times, and then we'd get some cannons.
Ah!
Oh, I have actually done the Cursed Rogue before. Interesting.
Ooh. Okay.
I didn't realize I'd done this one already.
Cursed Rogue?
Yes,
yeah,
I've
I
got-
remember
gotten
shooting
the
Briggsy
sword.
in the face with a cannonball.
Yes. So again, we have to find all the books in that.
Oh. The
Meg!
Meg. We got a Meg. Is it the Shrouded Ghost?
No.
No.
Should we fight
Don't
anyways?
care. We're at Devil's Ridge. What?
We could fight anyways.
We're here. Behold, the ridge. Do we want to fight it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's leaving.
Oh,
We got close enough for it to despawn. Just bring us alongside the island then.
get on the anchor, please. Anchor. There you go. You know what? We may as well just drop it. I have to research where this next one is. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, do we have an interactive map? Oh, we do. Oh. Oh, what do you know? It's on the north side of the island. Let's see. What does that exactly look like? Okay, so it should be right next to a
Oh.
cannon.
Hey, I found a mermaid statue.
Oh, neat.
Ooh, and a coral message in a bottle. Well, I'll pick that up. I'll
Well,
definitely
well.
be picking that one up. And a supply crate. Interesting.
Alright, I'm making my way up Devil's Ridge. Walking fast.
I'm gonna break
Running
this
deep.
mermaid statue because it's just a blue one.
It is? Oh, that should be easy. The difficulty was blue, green, red, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah, 3 blunderbuss shots is enough to break the blue ones.
Oof.
Yeah.
Alright, where is this cannon? Oh, north side. Oh, over there. Okay. My bad.
There we go.
North
Remember where we
side of
parked
the
that mermaid gem?
cannon. Park the mermaid gem?
I put it on a boat.
Ah, gotcha. I can take a seat up here. Wow. Beautiful.
There. Give me ammo I could utilize. Oh, you do. Perfect. Thank you. Why break the statue? Because money.
Money!
When you
Yes.
break a mermaid statue, it drops a mermaid gem of the same color. So, as it was blue one, I decided, well, I can break the blue ones easily. Might as well. So I did.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that the journal is down below, so I'm making a massive leap. Oh.
I might as well. Ah, so here's the cannon.
Beacon. You found the cannon.
Yeah, there's a cannon right here. Where is it supposed to be
Okay.
in relation to the cannon?
In relation to the cannon, um, it just has a picture of the cannon. Let's see what it says. The cannon on the north side of the island on the middle level. Mercia's third journal just to the left of that cannon. And take a look at the mod view. Skeletons. One of them has a keg.
I thought I heard a keg skeleton.
You did. And then no more of you.
So northward, is it a northward facing cannon or just on the northern side of the island?
Just on the northern side.
Well, it was on the western side or the northwestern side.
Kaboom.
Well, you want to fight?
Oh. Ah, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
Yes.
Alright then.
Come on down, Captain. I have food that you can use to heal.
Whoop! Ow. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Oh, are you making... Oh, you are going for it. Ooh. Ayo. That was actually quite safe.
It was. Oh, up there.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and there's the cannon boat. I literally walked under it.
Yes, we did.
Oh well, yes. Yeah.
Going to read up on the next one.
Right.
Should be just to the left of the cannon. Devil's Ridge Thieves Haven is huge.
There it is.
Overgrown hut near the water on the inside lower level of the island. My goodness.
It's cleaned by the Devil Shroud. Built up temples, altars, places that were important to them. They couldn't simply pack up and leave when the fog drew in. I'll need to cross-reference some of my oldest notes stashed away back at Thieves Haven, our first hideout. How nostalgic.
Don't want to boast too much, but I'd say I've gotten pretty good at sword lunging.
Whoops. I
Which
haven't.
way are we facing? South? East. We want to go east. I think I see Thieves Haven. Oh yes, the rowboat. Don't we have a rowboat?
Yes, but it's not a cannon boat. It's just a rowboat.
Aha. Well then I will scuttle this boat.
Just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. Yo ho, onwards we row. I'm sure there could be more words after that, but I haven't thought of them yet.
Thieves Haven, we go. No rhythm. Getting there. There we go.
Hey, perfect.
Huzzah.
Wonderful.
I shall raise anchor and we will be on our way to Thieves Haven.
All right. Forward, shipmaster. Or wherever we're going, whichever direction that is.
We're going east.
That way. Right then.
Is it due east?
Let me see.
Probably.
Thieves Haven is due east. We are currently... No, it's due west. Why are we going
Whoop.
east?
Whoop. My bad.
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
Hard turn. One successful pirate's handbrake.
All right. Waiting for the sails to raise so I can actually see. There we go.
And
All
west.
right.
There we go. Turn her straight.
Perfect. I thought for sure it was east of us.
Also, flooded embrace. Where's that? Ocean's fortune, tribute, tears, flooded embrace. We have something we can do there as well. But I doubt we'll
What
be
do we
getting
do
up
it-
there.
Oh. Indeed. Oh, those
Yes.
things are cool.
Well, it's a shrine as well. There's a difference between a shrine and a temple. The shrine is the puzzle, and the temple is the fight.
Oh. Huh. Neat.
And there's a commendation for going to all of them and finding the hidden books, which is required if you're
Ooh.
going to get
Oh,
a
journal.
custom curse.
Oh, yeah, that. Oh, I was wanting that.
Yes.
Come on. Play well with me, wind.
All right, where are we going on Thieves Haven?
We are going to the like middle northern area. So that middle circle of areas.
So
islands.
the under area or the over area?
Under area.
Okay, turn us north. Just a little bit.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We want to get onto the northern side of the island because that's where one of the holes is.
Ah. Just turn it up for a while. Oh, we're turning it full. I think we're gonna hit it. Whoa! Alright, well, I guess we could take the rowboat.
Yep, we could do that. Ooh, what's this? Journal seems to belong to Wanda.
Oh. That's interesting.
Silicon as is, maybe the wealthy captain, but it's so unpredictable. And besides, that's just one payoff. Got a big idea. I'm a weaponsmith. I can do more with the cannon, unlock its properties, make something new. Cursed cannonballs, the peak of my art, and a way to make my fortune. Salty too, I suppose. If I can just manipulate the cursed iron, people will know that Wanda is the weaponsmith of the Sea of Thieves. Oh wait, yeah, they got cursed.
Mm-hmm.
They turned into a skeleton lord at one point. Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, and a Glitterbeard journal.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Don't mind.
I've
Oh,
nearly,
right.
I've nearly
So
got
many.
all of the Glitterbeard journals now.
The pop-up hasn't appeared for me yet.
I'm apparently missing 2.
I guess I'd read that one already, because it didn't pop up anything for me.
Ah, yeah, I guess you read already then. Or you haven't
Alright, so
read
we
the
are
previous one
looking
in the chain or
for-
whatever.
A hut.
Is it sunken?
Nope. Should be over here. On this shore. Oh, goodness. Yep, there he goes. There goes my hero. Oh, I think it's this.
Eh?
If I'm not mistaken. Yes, the Shroud Breaker.
Ah, there it is. Exists proof lies in some of the most obscure places. Ramsey won't let me write down where it is, but the relic is real enough. As near as I can tell, they use the artifact like a beacon to protect their homes and places of worship from the Shroud's effects. At other times, it was taken to a vault to recover its powers. When I told Ramsey, he replied, "Ah, so it's a Shroud Breaker then." All this seems to have inspired him. We're making for Plunder Outpost on Ramsey's orders, to see a man about a map. Alright, back to the ship.
Indeed. Onwards. This should be good.
I have not mastered this yet.
Oh, I nailed it. Ooh.
Alright. Nope. Still didn't get it.
Got any rowboats? Any tuckers? Any
Any
tuckers
tuckers
aboard? I don't think so.
Alright, let's go. Raise anchor. And turn the wheel hard.
Turning it hard left.
Alright, so now we need to go northwest.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to hit it.
Ah, we'll be fine. Oh, what was that? What is happening? Did we get stuck on something?
Yes.
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Me soon.
There we go. We are unstuck.
Northwest, you say?
Yes.
Oh, but we've sprung a leak.
We've sprung a few, I can hear. Yep, I can see the other hole. There we go. All holes dealt with.
Very good. Well done, Captain. And we are now facing northwest.
And we have a tailwind.
Perfect. Alright, let me see this heading. Ah, okay, west-northwest.
Ah, yes, it is west
Oh, I
northwest.
see. Turn the sails just slightly. So we can get more of that wind. Wind.
Oh, there's a ship.
Oh, there's a ship. Really?
Yes, hold on a minute. Yes, there's a brigantine.
Docked there?
Looks like it. It is the Silver Horizon by Scene Silver.
Oh, that's a good name.
Yes.
Alright, I'm looking up the last location.
Oh, they are on the move.
Ah. Probably
they're-
saw us.
They're turning in place, it seems.
Oh, that's rather convenient. It's just next to the gold hoarders.
We've made a very hard turn.
Yes, we have.
Oh, they're on fire.
Oh, they're on. They could be scuttling their own ship. Appears they're on the move. A fireboat, mayhaps?
I'm turning us to the other side of the island.
Man, they're on fire. So yes, this next journal is just by the gold hoarders.
Right. Anchor.
Very easy to get.
Anchor.
Anchoring. Anchoring here.
Eh.
Alright.
Close enough. Alright, let's find this book.
Should be right over here, Captain. Oh. Is it? This is Plunder Outpost.
Yes.
Convenient location. Second tall tale. Check
Second?
the rowboat next to the gold hoarder tent.
Oh, right here. Right next to this Glitterbeard. Well, that
Ah.
escalated quickly. Ramsay remembered the drunken ramblings of some old salt who'd sailed too close to the Devil's Shroud. The old man claimed he'd glimpsed a glittering island, one where the very ground was made of gems and precious metals. It sounds impossible, but as Ramsay likes to say, that's just another way of describing something we haven't seen yet.
Oh.
At first light, we'll be sailing out to find that shroud breaker. If these shores of gold are real, it's the only way we'll reach them. I should get to my bunk and try for sleep. From now on, Ramsay's voyage journey can tell our story. And that's what we then found.
Huh. So I've beheld the other boat.
Yes?
They're kind of just spinning. Spinning in the water, grabbing barrels.
Oh!
I would have
There
to
was
imagine
another...
they must have sunk in here or something.
Yes.
Getting the barrels back.
Oh, that's barrels from another ship.
Yes.
Oh! Those float now. When a ship sinks, the resources float to the top.
Yep. Seems
Huh.
like it.
Alright, well, shall we start the next tall tale?
Oh, we'll have to cancel the one we have.
Obviously, yes.
No, we couldn't have done that. Oh, can we cancel it here?
We can't cancel it there, but we can cancel it on the ship.
Ah. Alright. To the ship then.
Yes.
The ship.
We should also probably look for where the other books are. Might as well pick those up while we're doing this.
The next journals? Oh.
Yes, the 5 journals for the next tall tale.
Aye, aye, Captain. I will vote to remove this. Yep. It's a hold vote. There we go. Oh. Okay. Shroudbreaker Cursed Rogue. Where is this?
Actually, now I'm going to wait on the ship
Okay.
before I start the next tall tale. Because there's obviously going to be dialogue and such. We start that here, don't we?
Yes. With
Right.
Madame Olivia.
Right. Well, while you're Googling that, I'm going to do the verse of the day.
Okay.
Right.
I will mark the locations then.
All right, I'll see you in a minute. Good night. All right, as always, the verse of the day is provided by the YouVersion Bible app for iOS and Android, with many translations of the Bible for your reading pleasure. Today's verse, if I can get to the right screen, today's verse is Jude 1, verse 20, and we are reading from the New Living Translation. The part that is focused on in the image says, "Pray in the power of the Holy Spirit." Although this is not the whole verse, I just want to start here, as I believe it is important to understand this before we move on to the rest of what we can learn from this verse. I know I've mentioned it before. Some people are not comfortable with the concept of the Holy Spirit. They are comfortable with the concept of a God who created us and with God's Son, Jesus, who came to earth as a baby, lived among us, and paid for our sins. But when we talk about spirits, they would rather zone out. I think the point in this verse is that zoning out or not accepting the Holy Spirit are not options. It doesn't say that praying in the power of the Holy Spirit is just one option for prayer, but you can pick whichever you're most comfortable with. It is actually a pretty strong command that when we pray, we need to pray in the power of the Holy Spirit. I think we have to realize that on our own we have no power. Just because we declare that we believe in Jesus Christ, that he is God's Son and has paid the price for each of our sins, we don't suddenly gain any personal power. We gain freedom from having to pay the price for our sins, and we gain a relationship with God, but we do not gain supernatural power. On our own, the Christian is no more powerful than anyone else. And unfortunately, I think sometimes we forget that. God is powerful. Jesus Christ is powerful. And the Holy Spirit is powerful. But that is it. The key is that God has chosen to work through us. He doesn't need to. He could do everything he wants on his own, but he blesses us with the opportunity to work with him. And he does that through the Holy Spirit. Saying no to the Holy Spirit is kind of like saying no to part of God. Okay, in order to really explain this verse, I'm going to have to read from verses 17 to 21. So, that says, "But you, my dear friends, must remember what the apostles of our Lord Jesus Christ predicted. They told you that in the last times there would be scoffers, whose purpose in life is to satisfy their ungodly desires. These people are the ones who are creating divisions among you. They follow their natural instincts because they do not have God's Spirit in them. But you, dear friends, must build each other up in your most holy faith. Pray in the power of the Holy Spirit and await the mercy of our Lord Jesus Christ, who will bring you eternal life. In this way, you will keep yourselves safe in God's love." So, there are two types of people talked about in these verses. The ones creating division among people, and the ones who keep safe in God's love, which of course is the one we want to be. Notice what is said about the people who are creating division. It says, they follow their natural instincts because they do not have God's Spirit in them. So really then, the deciding factor between the two groups is having God's Spirit in you. That would be why he is so strong in saying we need to pray in the power of the Holy Spirit. It makes the difference in how we live out our life. It is one thing to read the Bible and ask God for guidance, and then try to interpret what you think he's saying. But it is totally different when God can guide us from the inside. When we allow the Holy Spirit to guide us, we can just follow. We don't need to understand everything in advance, as the Holy Spirit can help us make corrections as we keep moving forward. It's like those cars where you can learn some of the more intense and dangerous driving maneuvers where you have a professional sitting in the car with you who can take over and make corrections at any point. Isn't that so much better than having someone trying to explain it to you over the phone? And then when you go out and try to do it on your own? I think it's also important to realize that nowhere in the Bible does it say you need to have a complete understanding of what the Holy Spirit is or how it works. It is a matter of just accepting it and allowing it to impact your life. After all, who understands exactly how a smartphone is made and how it works? But you use them anyway, right? And allow them to impact the way you live? Well, if you can do that with your smartphone, I'm pretty sure you can accept the Holy Spirit into your life as well. After all, doing so will help you stay safe in God's love, and that is an awesome reason to do something that might make you a little uncomfortable at first. And we're back. Well, that doesn't sound good. Jade, what's happened?
Yeah, we sunk.
Oh, what happened?
Borders.
Oh. Well, why would they do
Couldn't
that?
reason with them. No idea.
Were they saying anything?
Nope. They said nothing. They just sunk us.
Were they from that brig?
I don't even know. I didn't get a good chance to look at their ship. So,
Well, we have to go back there anyways.
yeah, I tried reasoning with them, but of course they weren't saying anything, so. A treasure donated, yeah. That's definitely what happened. Where are we?
I have no
We
idea.
didn't have any loot, so.
Yes, luckily we had no
Oh,
loot,
wait.
so.
No, never mind. We're on Discovery Ridge. It's all foggy.
So evidently we had something on our ship because they're taking it. Oh, it's the
Emissary flag.
and the boxes.
Yeah. Those are the kind of people that I usually interact with on Sea of Thieves.
Shame I was gone at the time. All right,
Yeah.
which direction are we going?
We'll have to go back southeast.
Ah, all right then. So
Yeah.
directly behind us.
Yep.
Just trying to get a tighter turning circle. At least we'll have a
Yep, I
tailwind.
get you. Mm-hmm.
And at least I hadn't started the tall tale yet. All right, east and southeast.
Yeah, it's east-southeast. We'll be passing by a trading post and the Lost Gold Fort. Valuable items on another cruise ship. Yep.
Yeah, at
very
least we're
nice.
getting reputation for the
Yeah,
season.
what is that? Oh, that's the season.
Yes.
Donating treasure. Yeah, as you can see, we took on a couple holes.
Yes, I guess they must have pulled around with their ship and started opening fire.
Yep.
Sad folk, not willing to reason or talk at all. But 'tis pirates. Must expect there must be some people like that. And at least nothing of great value was lost.
Yeah, that's the thing that boggles my mind. It's like, why'd they even bother? Just because we were parked there?
Yep, we were parked there, we had an emissary flag. And who knows, they might be drunk.
Could be. Would explain a lot. Alright, due east.
Oh, due east? Okay.
Yeah. I love that. An act of generosity. That's definitely what it was.
There we go.
Yep.
The non-Christian pirate in me wants to hunt them down and scuttle their ship. But that's not the right thing to do. It may not be the right thing to do.
Hmm?
It might not be the right thing to do. Taking revenge,
Yeah,
especially when we didn't really lose anything. If we had lost a lot of stuff, by all means we'd hunt them down. But we didn't really lose anything, so... So this mic is workable? Yes? This will work fine?
It's a workable mic, yeah.
What is the issue with it?
It's just the robotic garbly thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm looking at all my
It's not even a
configurations,
captain
and they haven't changed. Was
Oh.
it like this last episode? Wait, it's not a captain
What?
ship.
Well, it just made the noise, but it doesn't appear to be captain.
That would mean it was
Or at least
different
it
people
doesn't
then.
have a captain. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not a captain ship, then it's a different one that showed up afterwards.
Is that the Ori flag? What? Nah, couldn't be. Looks way too different. They're still parked there, though, for some reason.
Hmm.
But it's definitely them. Wish they would have just left, but alright. Yeah, it's making the noise, but it isn't popping up with anything. What was that button you used to disable your HUD that one time?
N? It was N.
And let me try pressing that. Looking at them again. Yeah, they're turning in the water again. This is what they do. Okay, they're moving now.
Nope, that is the Silver Horizon. So that is the group we saw there before.
Yeah.
And they're running, aren't they?
Yep.
Psh.
Running like cowards in the wind.
Well, at least we know what kind of
Gonna
player they
go.
are.
Yep. Check a little closer.
Whoops. What is that? Ah.
Probably the stuff they were picking up out of the water.
Yep, it's another captain's ship book.
Huh.
It's not really that interesting. It's called Noteworthy. It's really not. And what is in here? Oh, well, with some extra cannonballs.
Call me crazy, but I feel like they're coming around the island.
You
But yeah,
sure?
they just chain shot the mast and then took us out.
We weren't even moving.
Like we were parked. We weren't
Eh.
doing anything.
Evidently,
They're
that
like,
was
"Oh,
enough of
you
a
gotta
threat
disable
to
the mast."
them.
Yeah. The fact that we hadn't killed them already should have really tipped them into the fact that we didn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorting the inventories. Good stuff.
Yep. All right. Shall we go talk to Olivia then?
Yep, if our ship doesn't sink again. I'm gonna just see if there's anything in the... Oh, actually, I'll vote to start that first. Then see if I can enable and disable the HUD.
Or was it not N?
Go.
Was it M? Nope. B. Nope, that's bucket. B. C. Nope. Don't know what button gets rid of the HUD because it's not getting rid of my health bar. Alright, the Cursed Rogue.
there. I remember being really nervous the first time I started this.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it was a tall tale. I think I did them in the wrong order the first time.
I
which is
don't think
unfortunate.
you can't do them in the wrong order. This one's locked
Can you
until you
not?
do. No, this one's locked until you do the first one.
Ah, okay. Want to say
Pray
something?
enter and
Ah.
take respite. I am Madame Olivia of the Order of Souls, and your arrival was foretold to me. As was your quest to seek out and destroy the abomination once known as Briggsy. As you may know, the Order offers bounties for the skulls of those undead wretches that roam the Sea of Thieves. Yet even I am not permitted to send pirates in pursuit of a skeleton lord, for that would be sending them to oblivion. In
Well, we
life,
kind of want to go after
Briggsy
them
was
anyways.
a flamboyant adventurer who thrived on danger and excitement. How could she not seek out the fabled shores of gold? But now, she has been consumed by evil's thrall, and is a fearsome foe to all she encounters.
Right,
And
right.
yet, If the whispers on the wind are true, you have already claimed the Shroud Breaker.
We have.
There is a chance you might prevail. Very well. These papers hold fragments of memories from those who pledge allegiance to the Skeleton Lord. If you can decipher their meanings, they may lead you to artifacts, relics of Briggsy's life. Bring all that you find to me, and I will shine a light into the darkness that awaits you. Go now. I must prepare the ritual ready for your return.
Right. Okay. If you want to just click on the Order of Souls table.
Oh yeah, may as well.
You know what? I wonder what of our stuff might be left in the ocean.
Probably nothing.
Oh, they left an entire crate of cannonballs and such. With the other ship that they looted.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, they didn't leave anything.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they're back.
No. Are they? Where?
Yep.
Oh my god, come on. They're already firing.
Hello. Could you not? Excuse me. We have nothing on board.
You literally just killed us. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, is this your island? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, is this your island we're on? Nope, oh, wait, are we sunk?
I said something, but I couldn't hear him.
Hi, hello. Why? Why even? We have nothing. We've done nothing to you.
On, man.
This is our island. I'm sorry to inform you.
Oh, well, we're just trying to get the tall tale and we'll be out of your hair. So yes, apparently it is their island. They've decided to claim it for the day.
Yeah, it's their island. Because you can do that.
Evidently. Well, if we've sunk, we'll just go to a different outpost, portal hop, and then we'll go to the island again.
Yeah.
You can own an island that's a part of a quest gathering? No. No, you can't. They just say they own the island.
They're jerks, is what they are. And the only reason they said that was because Levi gave them the idea. They are cowards who only go for parked boats. That's why they left the cannonballs. They are the worst type of pirate.
They seem to come out of nowhere. Well, they have in fact sunk us.
Yeah, of course. I mean, how many holes did they punch in our boat?
Quite a lot. Alright.
I know I repaired like 3 of them.
We do actually still have the tall tale.
Yeah.
However, we have to return to that island at the end of the excursion, so probably best if we just cancel it and go to a different server.
Yep. See, I would love to sink the but I'm just not good enough at the game.
Yes, the problem is there's 3 of them on that brigantine. There's 2 of us on this brigantine, so that ain't happening. All right.
So how do we server hop?
We have to cancel our current tall tale, unfortunately.
Okay.
We might as well grab the emissary flag because we can, because that gets to come with us on server hops.
Are we starting the Pirate's Life thing?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
There we go. Vote for the tall tale and just run back to the ship.
Isn't there like a cutscene thing?
There is, but we don't need to see it.
Or would it not be better to just leave and then come back?
No, because that'll take longer to load in.
Will it?
Yep. And there's no guarantee we'll be on a different server. This more likely guarantees to be on a different server.
Major spoilers, though.
Not really.
Isn't it?
No, only to the very, very beginning of the tall tale.
I guess.
Ah, they've sent me a message saying they won't bother us, but that's fine.
As if. Come on, man. Nah. I'm not believing that for a second.
Well,
Not
that's
those
why.
type of people.
At least we spawned right next to the portal, so should be very easy. All right, tell me when I'm aiming at the portal.
I have no idea. Oh, that. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah. A little bit more.
Okay, turning a little
Yeah,
bit
pretty
more.
much. There you go.
All right.
Oh, there's a rock ahead of it, though. That might prove a problem.
Oh, whoops. Turning further. That's a ship.
A shipwreck. Huh.
Well, the portal's supposed to be opening.
I'm looking at the book. Look to the green horizon, to the
I
light
think-
that will carry you to cursed shores.
I think we went too fast. We got here too quickly.
Maybe? Should have been a big portal.
Yes. I think it's supposed to give you time to read the book.
Interesting.
Should be any second now.
I'm guessing the castaway is still talking.
Probably.
Or maybe we had to stay there.
Nope, we didn't.
Okay.
That I know for a fact. You don't have to stay there. Sneak aboard and dispatch the crew. With the fact that only one
See
of them
again,
was...
would love to. Terrible.
Yeah,
at
there
it.
it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wish I was looking at that when it opened.
Yes, I
Good.
also wasn't looking at it when it opened, unfortunately. But there is our portal. We just had to wait.
Can we go in either side? Or
Yep.
does it matter?
Nope, doesn't matter.
Weird. Yeah, all these revenge plots, they're great and all, but it doesn't really serve any purpose. Like, we
No,
don't
they're not
want
worth it.
gear anyways. What are we even gonna do with the flag if we get it back?
Yes.
Like, revenge tastes good, but it is a hard dish to swallow. Tried double gunning, but I couldn't get the blunderbuss aimed in time.
Ah.
Don't even know if it does the whole thing in damage. All side, Jake, all side. Yeah. It's good, but...
Alright, we are now on where we need to be. Cancel the voyage. Whoop. Nope.
Man, I wish I could load in faster. There we go.
Telltale received.
We can't cancel it.
Wait a minute.
Probably not until we're back out.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Cutscene bit that has to play before, I think. Yep. So this is part of the Pirates of the Caribbean tall tale. but we can use it to go from one server to another.
Oh, look at the map table. It's just nothing.
The map's just like, I don't know, guys.
I got no idea, man. I ain't even trying. Are those... Oh, those are rowboats. I thought those were like bombs or something. Oh, wow.
Nope.
The water. Have you looked directly into it?
Yeah, the stars, right?
Yeah.
Looks weird.
Weird, dude. Ooh. What? Deathly still pirates.
Weird.
Yeah, you're telling me. Whoa. A lighthouse?
Yep.
Huh? Big giant galleons. Oh. Oop. Okay.
Really, that's part of the copyright audio. Interesting.
Oh. Huh.
Because I don't hear him talking.
Oh, it's probably from the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, spooky. Oh, behind us.
Ah.
Some actual galleons.
Oh, and a thing going on our ship.
Hmm? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Don't know what that was about,
Weird.
but alright. Up. Portal opened in front of us.
Perfect. That's where we're going. That's the new server.
Portal ho, I guess.
So anyway, there's not even. I can't even move the things if I
Ooh.
want to. Whoop. Onwards we go.
I'm just looking.
Yep.
Man, it's doing numbers.
There's definitely supposed to be some copyright music playing
There's
right now
definitely supposed to be music.
because it is oddly quiet. All right,
Whoa,
here we go.
whoa.
Now we can cancel the tall tale. Probably in a minute.
Yep. I can't hear anything. Oh, okay.
There we go. And now it's booting us back out to the sea.
Oh goodness, we gotta go back. Whoa. Weird. There's 4 of them. Well, including us. But we're a brigantine. Could you imagine being a
Weird
tiny
ghost
little
ships.
sloop in this?
That would be kind of funny.
This is a tiny little sloop. I can't use the cannons.
Oh, they're
Trailing
leaving.
off. Mm-hmm.
Bye, guys. Thanks for the lift. Thanks for the interdimensional lift. Barrett.
Avast there, lovers! Steady as she goes! Aye, aye, Captain.
And there he goes.
Oh. Oh, hello. A jolly old crew.
Mm-hmm. Weird. There's something going on over here. Ah, they're holding a map, most likely.
Oh.
What is
Yeah.
that?
The moon!
Oh, that's the Sea Dog's, Yes, I recognize
Hideout?
that. Yes, that's the Sea Dog's hideout. We're re-entering the Sea of Thieves.
Huh. Pretty cool. Where am I going?
Yeah, so it's playing the Sea of Thieves theme now.
Yeah.
So it would be
I miss
playing the
Jigga,
Pirate's
yeah.
Life theme before that.
Yeah, probably. But that is copyrighted. Now, hopefully, we won't ever run into those jerks again.
Yes, hopefully.
Or anyone like them. Whoa. The name was glowing for a second there.
All right, set
Yeah.
course.
Isn't it like... Oh, it's directly behind us, of course. It's Ancient Spire and all that. Alright.
Bring a hard left turn. It's a 90-degree turn, but it's still something.
Yeah, you can really only do 90 degrees in this.
I was about to say, we're turning too far.
Yup. I got it. We're just heading straight through the portal again. Not the actual portal, but the archway. What was that? Oh, that was our ship. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Those are like ghostly ship sounds.
I seem to have disabled the UI again.
Ah, good job. Wait, where's Thunder Outpost? Am I looking at it? Yes, ancient... What? No, Plunder Outpost. Right? We're going to Plunder Outpost?
Yes?
Yeah. We're at Ancient Spire.
Alright, well, we're going the right way, though.
Yep.
Yes, so that's fine.
Set back, what? 20 minutes?
Roughly about, yes. Due to the double sinking and the portal hop. Mm-hmm.
Man. Jerk crews be jerk crews.
Yes.
But we shouldn't let that sour our experience.
No, not in the slightest. We're pirates. We get sunk all the time.
Well, I wouldn't lie, but
If we got better, we wouldn't sink all the time.
it's true. Hurtful, but fair. What?
Oh, it's
It is hurtful.
It's P. That's why. I need to change that.
You have it bound to P?
I know, right? I don't know why it's bound to P, because that's my take photos button as well. Alright. You're just
Man,
not...
we only have 9 cannonballs.
No, I don't want toggle HUD to be... You know what? Fine. Sure. Do delete. Why not? It's not like I press that all the time.
There we go. Restored the inventories.
Nice. Well, we have a crosswind. Not bad. Not a great crosswind, but
Okay.
it's something.
It isn't perfect, but it'll do for now.
Exactly.
Wish there was a way to select, like, for instance, no hat instead of select a different hat.
There is.
Is there?
Yes. Go to hat and
What
click
button is
the...
that?
It's the red arrow chest.
Oh, if you go just to hat.
Yes, you need to go to a
gotcha.
specific piece of armor.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, well, it's going to be a bit before we get there. If you want to grab yourself a bite to eat.
Nah, I'm fine.
All
We're all
right.
good. Might get some water. I have water, but might actually drink some.
Yes.
Instead of just leaving it there, doing nothing.
I just finished my water. And when I say just, I mean literally about 2 seconds ago.
Ah.
Yep, we're too far south.
Oh? Oh. Well, not quite. We'll have to go... Well, I guess we could have gone around the north way of the island.
Either way, we'll get a better crosswind if we turn.
Well.
I see the rock.
Oh, yeah, good. Hmm?
I see the rock.
Ah, yes. I didn't.
Well, it's a good thing I saw the rock.
What is this little dingy of an island? You see that other rock? Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna pass it. I just want to make sure. Ah, that's Cutlass K. Gotcha.
I don't actually know what I'm playing.
Hmm. Ominous.
What is that?
Unrecognizable.
Sloop. Looks like it's going for that golden beam.
I want to play a different song.
Alright. Rock mails.
Could do Grogmails.
Why are we making a hard left turn?
I don't know. I would say wind, but it's going the other way. Alright, gonna have to trim the sails. Why is the wind going so fast? What? What is this? Nah, we passed.
Whoops.
Bye.
I'm back.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. Oh, wait, I can't. Right.
No, you can't. There we go. Darn it. Alright, where are we going? Where's our first book destination?
Give me a minute. Ho ho. Okay. Da da da. Memories.
Within these pages, I shall be demonstrating how best to transcribe the memories we obtained from bounty skulls as an example to the Order's newest members. Remember, while the recollections themselves may be confused, it is vital that the information we divine from them is accurate. The Order of Souls thrives upon its reputation. Memories of Captain Morrow. Skeleton Alliance of the Hellbound Dove. Her treasures are buried and we have her key. We'll sail away to find an island where we can hide safely. Where do we hide it? Keep searching, keep looking. In the north. Eastern Ancient Isles is a good place to keep it. All about the sea we go. Whereabouts to stay? Do we hide on a big island or lay low on a little one? We camp on the little isle, settle down to protect the key. But then shouts, bangs, the living. Here for us. Maro will fight. I will die for her because she wishes it. Crack. My skull returns to the sand. Okay, so a little island in the eastern of the ancient isles that looks kind of like that. And where do we have to go
And
for the
the ancient
books?
isles are... Oh, actually, hold on. The wilds, shores of plenty, ancient isles. Northeastern, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's northwest.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Stephen Spoils, maybe? No, that's it. Okay. Could be Chicken Isle.
Don't think so. Looks like
No?
this.
Yeah, I see it. Nah, I can't see that. I'm looking at the table. Lost Gold, Discovery, that's too
That could be
big.
Chicken Isle.
Eastern Barnacle Cay.
Or that. Does it look like
It's
there's a
Barnacle Cay.
path through the middle of it? Yeah, it's Barnacle Cay.
Yeah, it's Barnacle Cay. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Can make a
so,
stop at Crook's Hollow and get the journal there,
Okay.
because those are still marked.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right.
To the northeast we go.
Mm-hmm. And this time with a functioning boat leaving port.
Yes.
Okay. Northeast.
Northeasterly
Or
heading.
north?
Uh,
Crook's Hollow?
hold on. I think both are northeast. They're both northeast.
Okay.
Alright, so past Paradise Spring, past or on to Corpse Hollow, then onwards to Barnacle Cay.
All right. Perfect.
There we go, full sail.
Just as we like her.
Oh, and then there's another one, actually.
Yes.
We sail with her special chest in the northern ancient isles. We looks for an island to keep it, looks for a big one that can hide it. Then we finds it, we takes the chest and we row hard till we hear the grinding of sand. Find a place to bury the chest. I sent along with the others, stuck with scary Skelly, Goldtooth, who likes to bury poor Bill. Walking in line like snake we be, poor Bill bullied all the way. Ow, another stone at old Bill. Finally we finds a place for the chest to rest. No rest for poor Bill. No, they make old Billy bury it. Finally get to rest his shovel, misses old Captain Morrow. Here the others come again, come to torment old poor Bill. They call out Bill is weak, stupid, hit old Bill. Bill's skull and all he is and knows. Rolls down the sand, lost. May the black heart Bill again, one day. Ah, this is Crook's Hollow. Where are we going?
Yes. Northern area of it. I have yet to see the picture of it. But I did find out there is an interactive map.
Ah,
Yes. So it should be somewhere around here, I suppose. Looks like a broken rowboat.
don't see
Oh, hold on,
anything.
Is this the right place? No, it isn't. Discovery Ridge, Kraken's Fall. Okay. There should be a ruin here. Wait, is this Wanderer's Refuge? Crook's Hollow. This is the one. Okay, so there's a oh, the island has a hollowed out center.
Yes.
It's in there. Should be
Okay.
next to a skeleton.
Alrighty then. Poor Bill. Yeah, poor Bill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the skeletons, they may be monsters, but they were people at one point too.
Well, like, some of them seem to be monsters to each other as well, which is not
I mean,
nice.
they're all monsters.
Physically, yes. Some of them are
To
also.
each other, monsters to us. Ah.
Oh! The chest, it's here.
That makes some sense.
It's like being back to school. Mommy wasn't talking to you, girl. When did it ever goes to school anyway? I went to school. I went to
There's a keg in there.
There is, but the skeletons aren't near it. Yeah, I see them now. They're on the other side of the room from it.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the skeleton the book's with.
Oh, the tied up one. Okay.
Yep.
Because Pixie says there's a cure. There ain't no cure, Nelly. How do you cure being dead?
Hello!
Keep warm.
Whip.
More skellies are rising from the sand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they will be wearing my skull. We got more.
There we go. Captain Blake is
Captain's
down.
dead now. Nice. All right. Yep, there's the book.
There's the book. Nice. Okay. That's one. So the chest has got to be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, where did the
did
picture in the
any
book
of them-
say?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Crook's Hollow, right?
Oh. Aha! There it is.
Yes.
Found it.
Oh. Huh.
Alright, so now we have the chest. Let's go get the key.
Funny order to do things in.
Yeah, wasn't the order expected to do this in, but it'll work. And there's the ship.
Look at her. All
Ship shape.
floating and not scuttled.
Yes.
Just how I like a ship.
Ghosts. Angry phantoms. Alright. Well, we got what we needed here.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, we didn't lower the anchor. Right. Haha.
Yep.
Handy thing. We can just lower the sails and go.
There he goes. You drop
Alright,
anything?
so a northeasterly direction now.
Yep. Gotta shoot that snake. Ah, almost got it. Yes. A lot more easternly, but... Yeah, pretty much just east. Oh, that's interesting. I believe that sloop has the gold treasure now. Because the gold treasure be moving.
Oh, nice.
No, that's the brig, I think. Brig behind that rock to our west.
Interesting. How close are we?
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
It's
All
right there. Yeah, you can see it, yeah?
Yep, I can see it now. The boat was in the way before, so.
'Tis true. It's a good point. Okay, is there one labeled on the island? No. Nope.
But that's where the key is, so.
Yes.
Raise the front sail.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Strange to see a rowboat here.
Especially so far out in the water.
Yeah. Perhaps someone logged off
Wait.
here.
Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Oh, there's another rowboat on the island.
Yep. Oh, it's a
A
grapple
harpoon?
boat, too.
Yes. Well, we could take it. We don't have a rowboat anymore.
Might as well.
Okay.
Just,
We'll wait until after we have the key.
yeah, I was gonna say, wait till we have the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah, there's Stan. I don't have any food on me.
Him?
Hmm?
Where are you? There you are.
Thank you.
Might as well have one extra piece. There we go.
Perfect.
Jones is the sharpest at shooting. That's why Brixie likes Jones best. Is that it?
I need food. Nom, 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 nom.
Hmm?
There we go. Okay, I'm back in the fight. There's a big crowd of skeletons coming this way, by the way.
Is there?
Yep.
So there is. And now there isn't. Skeleton key. There we go.
Nice. All right, so we got the key, we got the box. Now we just need to check the other islands.
Yep.
Might as well pick these up while we're here. No sense leaving good resources behind.
We got some cannonballs, some mangoes, pomegranates.
Ah,
Not
yes, and
bad.
of course the rowboat will have stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. Just taking the rowboat straight there.
Yep. Wait a second. Do I hear what I think I hear?
What?
I do as well. Well, hello there.
What'd you find?
A green
Oh.
mermaid statue.
Do y'all may bring the boat over?
Nah, I got this.
Okay. I'm gonna look for fuckers.
Okay.
Since I know a couple spots now. Then I'll bring that skeleton key.
Come on. Hey, there we go.
Oh, how do you know?
What was that? Oh, the Fort of Fortune just started. Well, that'll take people's attention away from us.
Hopefully, if they're interested in that type of stuff.
Oh, it's like it's one of the most valuable events. It brings people from other servers in to take it out.
Really?
Yeah. If anyone portal hops and sees that, they're going for it. All right, I got the mermaid gem. Woo! Very close. Whee!
Gotcha.
That worked perfectly. All right, what's in here?
Oh yeah. Guess we can take a look.
I was about to say, Jade, where's the key?
Yeah, it's right there. Oh my god. Briggsy's star map.
Oh,
Interesting.
and the ancient compass.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Spyglass.
Yeah. What did I say?
Not compass. You said
Oh,
compass.
I said compass. All right, where to next?
I have no idea.
Well, we're supposed to go back to Plunder Outpost, but we could go to Kraken's Fall and get the book there.
Yep. We could. Shall we?
Sure.
All right.
Just lower the sails
Setting
and let's
sail.
go.
Oops. That'll be fine. It'll buff out. Yeah, it actually will. We didn't
We gotta
take on
go
any holes.
northeast. Wrong way, wrong way,
Just watch
wrong
for
way.
all those rocks.
Yep.
Northeast, you say? Ah,
Yep.
yes.
It's gonna be somewhat of a tailwind too. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much exactly northeast. Oop. Okay. There's a rock.
Yes, I did know about that. Oh, we're gonna hit it. I didn't see this
No,
this
not.
shallow part. There was a shallower part.
Okay, there it is.
We hit the shallower part of the shallow part.
I'm on it. One hole.
From that. That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, sorry. I just looked at the chat. Question. Don't know when that was from. If
Oh,
you still have the
yeah.
question, you can go ahead.
Oh, I know it's the skeletons question.
Oh. Okay.
Don't like questions.
Oh, look, a fort. Ah, yep. You got it right. Oh, yes, I should check where.
Yeah, so that we can give you in and out quickly.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
So we are heading to... What is this island? Kraken's Fall. Wonders Refuse. Kraken's Fall.
Impressive
Okay.
attempt.
Smack dab in the center of the island.
Oh, really?
Skull pile against a wooden fence.
Sounds familiar, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know that that is on the island, in fact.
I'm
All right,
ready on the
raise-
sails.
Raise the rear sail,
Aye aye, Captain.
because it takes a while.
Alright, fully raised.
Raise the front sail.
Aye aye, Captain. I think I might just anchor us.
Nope, it'll be fine.
Alright. Fully raised.
All right, you go check the island. With both sails raised, the boat will come to a stop on its own, so...
Alright. I'll let you know what I find. Why is this area glowing blue?
Don't know.
Oh,
it's,
right.
It's
Ah.
a weird thing that's going on right now.
Yeah. Well, it's been going on for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very strange.
Cool.
Yep. Uh-oh. Ow. Me hurty.
Hurdy-gurdy.
Banana time.
Collect 5 crates. No, we're not doing that.
No.
So it's in the
Oh,
upper
did you pick
center.
up a quest?
Yes, I did. Is it
I
in the
don't
upper
know.
center or the lower center?
I do not know. Looks like it's on a beach.
So
There's
that
a
would be
big
lower
stone wall
center.
next to it.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
lower center then. Maybe
Maybe this? This, yes. Found it.
Found the spot?
Yep.
All right, I'm coming. Nope, I overshot. Ow, my legs. Ah. Eh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Eh.
You alright?
I'm fine.
You look like you have a broken leg.
I am limping.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yes, I see. Interesting. Back to the ship.
Indeed. There it is. Where can we jump from?
Did it again.
Woo! Not half shabby at that.
Well, at least one of us is good at that.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a rock on the bottom.
Oof.
I bounced off it
rough,
a little,
buddy.
but... Ah!
Alright. What's going on over there? Ah, I almost got you out of the water. Yeah, I see
Alright.
what the problem was.
Yeah. Okay, southward.
it.
Southwestern.
Alright. So we are heading to
The
London?
outpost. Yeah,
Okay.
we're heading to the outpost. Because there's no points between us and Plunder Outpost, and I know that this doesn't end by us just getting the Plunder Outpost. So, and even if it does, we can just start the mission again and go get the other books.
Man, headwind.
I just
Oh,
realized
nah.
we're going south. Hold on,
Yes, we are.
it's not gonna be a headwind.
Well, it's basically that direction.
Okay, there's a rock in the way, so
Yeah, of course. Do you think we'll get the whole tall tale done?
yes,
Oh, alright.
we can't stop a tall tale in the middle anyways. So
Well, I guess not, no.
the tall tales each act as their own checkpoint for the whole storyline. So you can't just stop in the middle.
I
Why does
guess
it sound
not.
like there's a waterfall over there? Is
There
there
might
a
be.
hole in the ocean?
Yes, that's where the drain is.
What do you think the,
The
rock
ocean
is
drain.
for?
Yes. I don't know why, but I'm not getting those banners anymore.
Your UI's off, probably.
No, it's on.
Oh.
Alright, that was rude. Completely uncalled for. Eh.
I think they hit the
You know
mast a
what?
bit. You might want to see if that needs fixing. You hit the wall of the fort.
Did I?
Yep.
I think I would. I don't see anywhere on the mast I can fix.
Try the front one.
Yeah, I already tried that one.
Oh, okay. You meant on either. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we going? Where's our heading? Now that we're past that.
Pretty much that. We're
Oh.
going through Kirk's Hollow, but yeah. Pretty much due southwest.
Hey, the wind is turning. There we go. We've got full sail.
Yeah. Perfect.
Perfect. Marvelous.
Yes.
Especially since this is our fastest speed when we have a crosswind.
Yep.
Or is it? No.
Good
It's just we're the fastest crosswind. Our fastest speed is still a tailwind, but when
Right.
compared to other ships, a crosswind is our fastest speed. Maybe one day, Fort of Fortune. But not today. Not today.
Definitely not. Yeah, I'm looking at my settings. It doesn't look like anything's out of the ordinary.
Must be the same glitch I was having the other day.
Yeah. I even bound my hide HUD button to N. But
Tis quite strange.
very.
I see the outpost ahead, and I don't see anyone there. However, the main dock
good.
is hidden from this angle, so...
There we go. Okay. I unhid my HUD.
Oh, nice.
See if that does anything. I just turned it off and then on again. Is that an island or is that unmarked? That's
No,
Paradise Spring.
that's an island.
Yes. We're certainly schmoving though.
Yep. That's a brig and a crosswind.
Mm-hmm.
Hayest. Take the mermaid gem to whichever faction you wish.
Probably order.
Okay.
Right. I'm just checking my reputation. Come on. Load in. Goodness, I've got to like dedicate more RAM or something to this. 'Cause- Come on, pirate log. Log in. It's literally just spinning a wheel. There we go, 38. Oh. Huh. Wow, I'm farther away from the Merchant Alliance than I thought. Anchor? Thoughts?
I guess we could. Didn't have to, but we
Oh.
could.
Don't have to.
Drop it.
Yeah, I can just breathe. Okay. Tis dropped. So yes, I'll probably do it. I'll take this. Thank you.
Magic trick.
I'll take it to the Merchant Alliance.
All right, meet me with Olivia, and we will continue this quest. Quest.
You can start it if you want. Quest.
Yeah, I guess, because you can just see it on the stream.
Yeah.
Olivia, I have a box.
Blaze.
Look. Look. No. No, there we go. Look, I have things.
Oh yeah, I didn't get a banner when we got here.
Okay. There we go. And there you go.
Are those Briggs's precious treasures?
Yes.
Let me see. Ah, the tools of an adventurer.
Aha.
I spend so much of my time surrounded by bones. It is sometimes easy to forget that they were once people, too. Tell no one what you are about to witness. There are some secrets that even we, the Order of Souls, are forbidden to share. By
Alright, I'll
Recall's
just
light
read
this
and
book.
wisdom's might, the
Nobody in the
past shall
chat
point
tell
towards
anyone
the
about what
future.
you see here.
Behold the
Yep.
true power of the Order of Souls. There are few left with the knowledge to create an artifact with such potential.
Can you teach me?
Are you one of them?
I would assume that they are, since they said that.
Sorry. Oh goodness.
Woohoo!
Is that safe indoors?
Probably not.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is. Nah, this ain't safe.
Woo! It spins.
What? What is that?
It's a compass.
Huh.
Duplicated it. All right,
Huh.
onwards, back to the boat, quickly,
Oh,
before
yeah.
someone decides
Oh, weird.
to own this island.
Yeah, really.
All right, this
jump.
will lead us to Briggsy. Yes,
Oh, will it?
Yes, which means that.
I zoned,
Sorry, what? You're gonna have to say that again. You cut out.
I zoned out.
Oh, you zoned.
I had no idea what was going on in that tent.
So we have to go that way, which is not where the other books are in the slightest. They're that way.
Nope. It's weird.
1, 2,
Do we want to just head
3.
to the books?
We'll
Or do we
get the
want to
book.
just do that later?
We'll get the books another time.
All right. Raising anchor. I'm sure we can figure it out on the way. We don't need a heading, we have one. I know that makes no sense, but bear with me. Skirt.
So northward bound.
Yes.
I think the chat liked your coughing. Alright, it's a little bit this way.
You see it?
Little bit. There we go. Yes.
Okay.
Almost dead
I was
ahead.
trying to show you on mine.
Oh, there's the island. That's where we're going, right there. It's Snake Island, I think.
Is it?
Is it?
Mayhaps? Mayhaps? Mayhem?
Mayhem, that's what you cause. Constantly.
Yes. I aim to please.
We're going to sail past it, just in case it's not actually that island. No sense dropping anchor just to find out we're in the wrong place.
True.
So we're gonna sail through the gap. Ah, it was Snake Island, I was right.
See, I'm not getting that banner. That's annoying. Should I slow us down or?
Nope, we're fine.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
We're fine. Told you.
Well, it wasn't the island.
Nope.
Somewhere else.
It was not the right island. It's fine, says Captain Crunch. Yeah, I said it was fine, and it was fine.
This is fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so
Nothing.
where's the next island north of us? Because that wasn't it.
Due north is Castaway Isle. But
What
we're
about-
not heading due north. We're heading northeast.
Okay. What?
First
so where's,
island northeast of us, or wherever this heading is Shipwreck Bay.
how far is that?
Pretty far.
Pretty far. Well, then it's a good thing we
Pretty
went this way
far.
first.
Yes. Take a look on the map if you want. If you so choose.
I think I will. Oh, that's pretty far.
It is far. Far Mulan.
Look at the little line.
Yeah, really. It goes right through.
Yep. Where'd that Reaper go?
We server hop.
No, there was a different Reaper. There was a Reaper
Oh.
here. When we saw the Fort of Fortune, I saw a Reaper spawn at Reaper's hideout.
Interesting.
And that is currently to our left. So, yeah. Well, okay, that's not Reaper's hideout. Further to our left. So you think this is the island, or do you think we should sail past
I
again?
think so. No, I think it's this one. Feels right. I mean, Shipwreck Bay, Captain Briggsy, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
Let me take a look. Daggertooth, Sunken Grove. That's about it, though. What am I hearing?
I don't know,
You
and
hear
I
that?
don't like it. I don't know, and I don't like it. I'm gonna grab cannonballs, because I don't like it.
It's coming from that island, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go under.
Why spooky? Who died the spook?
Well, I'm in the water, and I don't see anything.
Strange.
It's just a spooky part of the Sea of Thieves, I guess. Maybe there's a ship way down there.
Maybe. Alright, I'm at Shipwreck Bay.
Oh, okay.
The compass isn't pointing directly towards the island.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Huh.
It's close. We're going to do a circle of the island and see if it continues to change
That looks
direction.
directly towards the island to me.
See, I would expect it to
I'm gonna be real,
like-
Captain.
Oh, okay, actually, if I look at the island, yes.
Yeah. Like, has it moved? Yeah, it's north now.
Alright. Ooh, what's that blue thing? Go check it out.
Hmm? Where?
There's a blue thing in the water. Oh, it's a mermaid statue. It's a blue mermaid statue.
I don't see it. Where?
It's on the
I
other side of
never
that
saw it.
shipwreck now.
Oh.
See,
Oh,
there
I
it is.
see. All right.
Yes, go get it. All you need is a blunderbuss and a dream. 3 shots
I don't
with
have a blunderbuss.
Oh, well, 3 shots with the blunderbuss would have done it.
I have a pistol.
You'll need to be
Gonna
next
see if
to
that
it.
does it. Hmm?
You'll need to be up next to it as well.
I hear Briggsy. Oh, I got it.
I've made mistakes. All right. I
Oh.
made mistakes. Okay, I think they're dead.
Whoa.
Oh,
Found
right.
Briggsy.
The hole.
Yeah, Briggsy's definitely over there.
Okay.
I cannot get to you.
There we go. I patched the hole.
You know that big giant ship?
Yes.
Shipwreck that Shipwreck Bay gets its name from?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Briggsy's place.
Well, it's not, but yes.
I mean, it's where she's camping out.
Yes, it is where she's camping out. I believe last time we fought her, it was on Mermaid's Hideaway.
Ah.
So they move around a bit. Alright, I'm here. Let's get fighting.
I need ammo.
I didn't bring any food.
Well, we are very ill-equipped then, aren't we?
Yes.
Ooh, ammo. Huzzah!
Is it a permanent ammo chest, or is it just...
Yes.
Oh, nice. Perfect. And I found some food.
Seabound soul.
Huh. Nom, 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 nom.
Delicious.
Alright.
I have some
I'm here for you,
bananas, some
Briggsy.
coconut.
Time to die.
Get her.
I didn't reload.
Good job.
I just pulled out my shotgun and went click, click.
There's nothing personal. I just really want to kill you.
Oh, they're coming.
Hello.
Today, you have the honor of dying at the hands of Captain Briggsy. I'm
Cool.
too fast for you.
I saw their name over here. Whoa, hi.
You'll regret this.
I don't think I will.
Woo! Glad I blocked
not
it right
regretting
at the
it.
last second.
Cursed.
They're about to teleport.
Not quick enough.
Hmm?
They teleported.
I'm looking for ammo.
Did you miss me?
Yes,
There you
No, I
are.
didn't.
Did you think I was alone?
Summoning more.
Surrender and I'll grant you a quick death. Oh, can't find me.
Thank you. Where'd they go?
Over here.
Thank you for answering my question, Briggsy.
Today, you have the honor of dying at the hands of Captain Briggsy.
Oh, they're gonna explode.
This.
Whee!
Not bad for a fresh piece of meat.
Got him.
Hey!
Oh,
Say
there's
goodnight.
stealth.
Alright,
Hi.
back to the ship. It's sinking.
Ooh.
Because it's raining.
Let me go get the mermaid gem.
Okay.
I can pick up ammo on the boat.
There we go. Briggsy's
Gonna make a
skull
detour for ammo,
discovered.
Hmm? Oh.
Return
Oh,
to
wow.
Madame Olivia at Plunder Outpost.
Oh.
Oh, there are checkpoints. Huh. Yeah, Telltale checkpoint saved. Ah, well. We're this close to finishing. We just have to take
Is
this home
the
now.
end?
Yeah, we just have to take this home and we're done.
Oh. Okay. Well, if you're anchored, you could start raising that.
Ah, I can't reach you.
Nah. Maybe now, though.
A little further.
Woo!
Alright, turn the wheel.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, I'll turn the
Oh.
wheel.
Okay, I thought you meant this wheel.
Nope, not that wheel. This wheel.
Well, it is a wheel.
It is a wheel. You're correct. Alright, we're probably going to take a hit or two off of this.
That'll be fine. The boat's definitely seen worse.
Definitely.
Yeah. I need ammo. Whoosh. Alright, what's our heading?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Which
South-
is
southwest.
directly through the storm, but
Good.
oh well.
Good stuff.
It is a side wind. Crosswind, that's the word.
Yes. Oh, there goes the compass.
There we go.
The y'all mine.
Alright, make sure we're keeping a consistent heading and not crashing into an island, aye?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Remember, you can bail through the grate above your head.
Yes. Oh, there's nothing to bail on right now. He says, bailing.
Whoops.
Okay.
That's a problem. That
No,
indeed
it
is a
isn't.
problem.
Barely even an inconvenience. Oh, that's quite a bit of water.
Barely an inconvenience. Oh, that's quite a bit of water.
Okay, this is not working.
You're
Yeah,
hit.
nah.
I don't see the water coming out.
That's the point.
You're
I'm
just hit. You're
not
on my
hitting
screen. You're
the-
just hitting the ceiling.
Yeah, I know. I'm aiming for the grate. Let me try from over here. Nah, this don't work. It's goofy. Here, I'll provide you with some water.
Huh.
See? Not as easy as it looks, my dear captain.
Maybe it doesn't work on these ships. Oh wow, we nearly hit the Sea Dogs fort.
Yep. Oh, we're fine. We've made it through to the other side of the storm.
Nice. Snake Island
Nearly.
is between us and our destination. I will note.
It is. We could turn a little bit more south.
Or we could go right through it again.
If you want to, you can try. Do you
They
want
don't
to?
call me Captain Crunch for nothing.
All right. Then the wheel is yours. I don't have
This
anything
is
to
the
cook dry.
greatest plan.
Cries an empty barrel. Sploosh. There we go. Fully healed. Oh, good heavens. He's going for it.
By the pirate lord, he's going for it.
You're good. You're good. Turn a little bit more port side. A lot more port side. Lots of port. Okay. You're good.
I know what I'm doing.
Perfect.
I told you.
glove.
And you doubted
Alright, do
me.
so. I did. I openly admit it. The doubt was real. Just like the One Piece. What is this?
What is that?
Merchant Alliance. Hmm? What is what?
I doubt it, says
Yeah.
Lego Extreme. I did it once already. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, he says. Crashing the front of the boat off.
Right, where am I going?
Due south.
There's a rock in the way.
Did I stutter? Your heading is due south, my good sir. Here we go. I shall check for the presence of boats. I see no boats.
Wait, you're gonna want to drop the
We are
anchor.
going to hit. Yes. Up. Perfect. We're about to crunch. Nope, we're just riding up on the island. That's fine. Oh, you should see this. That's funny.
You didn't grab the mermaid gem.
No, I didn't.
All right, Olivia, I have the skull. Behold. Alas, poor Briggsy, I never knew them.
No. They were a complete enigma.
They were a complete lunatic. Oh, we left the chest. My bad.
Oh. We can sell that.
Yes, we can.
Yep, yep. Don't mind me. Yep. Oh, it didn't sell. Come on. There you go. See, I didn't get that tooltip.
We're getting really epic music for just standing here with a skull.
All right.
Here, look at it. Look at it.
Oh.
You can see it better, yeah, if you
Huh.
add it in.
Did we cut her nose off?
No, I think it fell off when she collapsed.
Ah, she landed on it.
Yes, she landed on her pointy beak mask, which is stuck to the
This
skull.
is really epic music. What in the world?
I know, right?
All right, there you go.
The skeleton lord. Oh, I have waited years for this moment.
I don't like how excited you are.
So few people stop to wonder what the Order of Souls does with the bounties once we have them. Each skull holds many secrets, memories of old hordes and old encounters long forgotten. If Briggsy
I get a
truly
picture
did
book.
possess the Shroudbreaker, the missing pieces should lie somewhere within her recollection. But be warned, such visions are not always easy to interpret.
Yeah, I've been through worse. Probably.
Wait, is there more? I was pretty sure that was it. I was pretty sure that this was it. Or maybe, oh, this will give us leads on where to go next. Right. Because we haven't gotten that yet. We were just told to come here and do a thing. So then she's going to tell us to go somewhere else and do other things. Woo! Glowy.
What?
That's probably bad for your lungs.
That's definitely bad for your
Such
lungs.
a long life. There are many memories to sift through, but I can make out a few names.
What?
Tasha, a girl in a tavern, staring in awe as the firelight flickers and great tales are told.
Okay.
Suds, a dear friend
Suds.
who threads his way across the wildest oceans by the light of the stars.
Right.
Salty, trembling before a blade, revealing the lair of a trickster. Wild Rose,
Oh, I know that one.
true love shining
We were
like
just
a
there.
beacon that calls across the waves. Fate has bound you to meet with these wanderers, for they alone know of the precious stones you seek.
Right.
I can offer you nothing more than my gratitude, and faith that you have the strength to reach the shores of gold.
I think we do.
Farewell.
Well, thank you, Olivia. Oh, whoop. There we go.
Yep, there they go.
There we
Olivia,
go.
There you go.
Excellent.
Okay,
All
then.
right. Well, might as well lower this.
Yeah, I suppose.
Didn't get a single
Oop.
level on it, but oh well. Because for
Yeah.
some reason the story skull does not count.
I feel like it should count for like a whole level.
But
there you
the whole Tall Tales completed during Emissaries thing is legitimately a triumph. So that's why I was
Yeah.
like, no, even if we don't get any XP, we should do this. All right. How'd you do that? Which one of these buttons is that? U,
Z.
I. It's Z. All right. Well, with that, I believe our story is done here for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you will join us all next time as we go see what the heck Olivia was even talking about. I somewhat.
idea, to be honest.
This is the point at which I have not played the Tall Tales at all. If we go over to Reputation and Tall Tales, there we go. The Legendary Storyteller, the Stars of a Thief, and Wild Rose and Art of the Trickster have all opened up to us. We can now complete any of those. And who knows what those missions may entail for us. But each of them is part of the Shroudbreaker and part of our journey to the shores of gold.
Whoa.
Oh, and someone did a stretch goal. So now I need to stretch. She said stretch goal. There we go. No, I don't have any water, Jade.
I know.
You.
Drink something.
Ha! There was a drop of water left in the cup. I win.
Does that count?
Yes. I drank water.
Fine, fine.
Okay.
H2O was ingested.
Yes. So yes. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. We'll also probably do these two at some point. The Seabound Soul and the Heart of Fire.
Ooh, I have Briggsy's sword now.
Yes, you do. Yes. Where's the... There's one in here that I thought... I guess it's not a tall tale. Interesting. Either way, we shall collect more goodies and complete more epic tales next time on Sea of Thieves. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us on Saturday for our regular show, and Monday for some more Sea of Thieves. Anything you want to say, Jade? Do you know the outro? Do you want to say the outro?
Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's first time. Go ahead, yes. You don't know the outro, do you?
I know it, but I'm blanking. That would be have a good day, have a good week, God bless, and goodbye.
He got it.
I'll see y'all next time.
And he got the last part too. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Transmission complete.
I would like to personally thank my Commander tier patrons for their support of this channel. Montana Big Sky, thank you for your contribution.